You ready? Howdy doody, how are we guys? Are we okay? Right, let me just straight away bring Dev into the game. Let's just click that off. Mr. DevX, you are live on 50. Do we have a problem because your microphone socket seems to be on constant?
No, it shouldn't be.
Oh, okay. It's gone off. As you spoke, it went off.
How
are you?
I am good, sir. Thank you. And yourself?
I'm not too bad, to be honest. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all.
Excellent.
I've got a lot of work to do. I know that for definite. Oh God! I kept thinking. I logged in earlier on and looked at the farm and thought, "Oh my God, I've still got that field to do."
Yep.
I do think Dev is coming. I do think that Ketz is coming along a bit later on. I know he was on his mobile, so he did actually log in. So I am going to go straight to work. Oh, Empire's here. Yo, 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 Empire. How are you? I've just got to log in. Have you logged in?
I have logged in both as
admin
in-game and as admin, yes.
Yeah, I'm going to log in now. I'm logging in. Camera will come on in a bit, guys. I'm just settling myself down. Got the other half of the field. Yes, I know. I've got that to do, yeah, haven't I? And to be honest, I'm kind of thinking, I thought to myself, what I'd do is come on a little bit earlier and see if I can get that done, because I do not want to be spending half the night, just what you call it, going around that bloody field. Although I enjoyed it last week, it was quite good. I can't hear the game because I haven't even turned the bloody thing off. Mr. Cornish Gnome is coming in with his host. How are you, sir? I think it's an auto host from Cornish, I'm not quite sure. But thank you. I did actually drop into his stream earlier on and have a quick look, just to see how things were going, because I don't know if he's running that new PC or not, but kind of looked okay.
I was in Eurotrack.
Yeah, I think that's all he streams, to be honest. He loves the game. He absolutely loves it. I remember when we used to stream it a lot, he always used to be here, which is good.
I was reading up about Pro Mods when it comes in.
Oh, wow, because it's linking to Brooker's MP, isn't it?
It is, but what we won't be able to do is the World of Trucks external contract.
Oh, because that's supplied from a different server, isn't it, I think?
It won't support, apparent promos won't support World of Trucks because it's too big of areas, too many changes onto an area.
Yeah, so that, well, to be honest, we'll probably run his own routes anyway. At least I'll be able to run the truck. Not got the new PC yet. I thought so, because I looked and I thought to myself, I was just looking out to see if things had changed for you, Cornish. But thank you very much for the host, and thank you for coming in as well, mate. I hope the microphone sounds all right, because I'm always conscious when I move it as well. Okay, the camera will come on in a bit, guys. I logged in earlier on, Dev.
Yeah.
And I was playing around with the button so that I can go from vehicle and go back to the original one as well. Oh, that's a bit loud. Right, let's just turn the game sound down a little bit. Just talk to me, Dev.
Right, I am going to start a new contract, taking
that's
it
okay.
on
That's okay.
Field 4.
All sounds good now. Whoa.
Excellent.
Whoa. Why is it always dark when I come in this game?
No idea.
Honest to God. Always dark. So I've got to move this over to the other side of the field, so I'll do that. Let's just set that up as well. I've got to do that. Take it off this side. Gotta decide where I want to be. Let's turn that off for now. Jump into the other one. I hope everybody is okay, and I hope you've had a good Sunday. I'll tell you about my Sunday, what it's been like for me. I went up to Sheffield. I was going to call on Empire. That would have been fun. Okay, let's go to that vehicle now. Oh, that one. I'll have to. That's it. Nice. Get some lights on. Trying to do this in the dark is crazy. Yeah, I realise that. You're halfway. You're across the other side of the world now. You are. Oh dear, he's the other side of the world from us. Can you just give me a game sound check, Dev, if you don't mind, please? Can they hear the game?
Yep, I've got it coming through loud and clear on my other.
Thank you very much.
On my laptop, so it's coming good.
Thank you. Right, let's have a look where we're at now. Oh God, I've got to do all this. 10 out of 10. Thank you there, Empire. We are missing you, you know, in the game. You need to. Oh, you're nearer to Kets now. Well, I'm going to make a journey down to Kets soon anyway. Oh, I'm going to tell you guys what I have done. I have ordered my wheel. So pleased. It's all ordered. It said it's going to be here on Friday. Kind of looking forward to it. That'll be nice. Right. That one turns it on. That should lower it, so I should be ready to go. Nighttime farming, eh? Can't fault it. Nighttime farming for 50. Can be twins, which is it? Yeah, I am looking forward to it, to be honest. Kets was asking me today if I was excited, but I try not to get excited over a lot of things. Mr. Mad Max, how are you, sir? Are you well? Thank you for Friday as well, mate. It was a nice night. I enjoyed that as well. I think that's the first time I actually won in a plane that I've never flown before. And I think it was sheer luck. I've got to be honest, it's sheer luck with me. You know I'm not the best pilot. R50's off the grid. I'm not the best farmer either, to be honest.
And mate, two of it.
It's full already. God damn. Oh God, I like that. You let me have it. Oh God, don't say that, sir. You let me have it. Okay, I'll accept that one. You know what? Because it's dark, I don't even know where I'm bloody going. Oh, there we are. Well, I suppose it's good for me to win something once in a lifetime, isn't it, to be honest? I'm not close enough. Back, try that again. But yeah, I enjoyed that. The Dash 8's it's a nice plane to fly as well. It was enjoyable. It was a nice. It was. I kind of, you know what? It's kind of nice to try different planes and things like that. And I was kind of looking and seeing that not many people streamers will fly different planes. They all kind of... Oh gosh, I'm way off the mark here. I've got to get into this farming lot. Give me a few months. I'll be back onto this farming. There we go. Trying to get it, so for some reason I always seem to think that you have to have it leveled off for it to fill it up, but I don't think it matters, does it? And it don't hold a great deal either, this thing doesn't. What was I doing? I put a worker in it, didn't I? That's what I did. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to put a worker in it or not. Not quite sure. Be right back, kids. I'll tell him a story about the spider that walked into the fire. Oh gosh, that's got to be fun. Right, let's put a helper on this one. There we go. I'll jump into the next one. Okay, we have a helper.
I'm just going to go and see how big field 4 is.
It'll get light soon, guys. It will get light soon. Oh, I love the AI on this game. So you've been up to Oats, so just been enjoying your time off.
If that's to me, been enjoying my time off.
Yeah.
Well, it's been an early turn last week, it's alright. Tomorrow's not too bad, it's what we call a crossover shift, so 11 o'clock start in the morning, so it's a reasonable one.
Oh, that's not too bad then. So what time will you finish then? 5?
7 o'clock.
Yeah, I think I'm on till 7 tomorrow as well, to be honest. I've got to put a couple of late nights in. They want more of us. We're in peak at the moment now, where this is the this is the time of the year where the company's really got to pull its socks up and make as much money as it can.
Yeah. Well, we've got a massive timetable change in December, the biggest one since 1970.
1 second.
I said we've got a massive timetable change in.
Sorry about that, guys. Just talking to the good lady. She's going to have to go into work. That's all it was. So, that was nice. Right, I'm going to take this. Well, I've not done this journey in the dark, but I've got to try and work out how to get there in the dark now. Oh, guys, you know what 50's like in the day, yeah, alone in the dark. Oh, it's light. It's just getting light now, so I should be okay. I'm going to risk it. 50's going to risk it for a biscuit. Oh, hang on, I've got a message from Kets here. 1 second. Yeah, that's no worries. Yeah, Kets is coming on later. It's fine. Okay, let's see if I can remember this this journey. Let's have a look. Yeah, straight down, follow it all the way around. What field are you going to then? Field 4?
I'm going to field 4 to do some spray liquid fertiliser for about 20 grand.
Wow.
It's a big field as well.
Thought where I was taking mine. Hang on a minute. Straight down here. I think it was. Oh, it's there, look. That's right there. I have to go straight down, follow it down. The road splits, go across. I think 50 is going to get lost. Yeah, I went down that way, didn't I? That was it. I went straight on down there. Okay, all right. 50 is going to get lost. I know I am. Okay, guys, you'll need to help me out on this one. Brakes on this thing. Oh, it's when it's got the loading. The brakes are so different. Bit hazards off. Put those on.
God, the arm span on this liquid fertiliser is massive.
Yeah, so we went up to Sheffield today to see my son. Took little Nancy Pants with us. She was a pain in the backside. Kept wanting a mother. And has anybody ever had a donut burger?
No.
Never.
Never even heard of them.
Right.
No.
It's called Red's. This
Right.
restaurant place that we went is called Red's. And I actually had a donut burger. Now, guys, believe it or not, it is a donut, right? Honestly, I think I went down here, didn't I? That was it, yeah. It's a donut with a burger, honest to God. And it was absolutely lovely. I don't know if I've gone the right way, but you know what? It kind of looks right to me. A donut burger, guys. You've never seen anything like it. Honestly, you've never seen anything like it. Actual meat, yeah, actual donut burger. I was so impressed with it when the guy brought it out. My son said, "Dad, you've got to try the donut burger. You'll love it." And honest to God, it was so nice. So I thought to myself, do you know what? You know how you've never tried something, and honest to God, guys, I'll eat anything. I will eat absolutely anything. It was a bit sweet, but it was nice. So if ever you guys go out to Red's or anything and you see a donut burger on the menu, please, for me, try it. You've got to try it. Because I really enjoyed it. Go forward a bit. There we go. I thought it was quite nice. There's nothing I don't try anyway. And they had the gherkins, right? They gave you the gherkins separate. So the gherkins came out in batter. You ever had gherkins in batter?
No.
Oh dear.
It's something I would try though.
Yeah, I mean, I ate a bit of it, but I'm not a great lover of gherkins. But I did try it, see what it would be like. And to be honest, I wouldn't ever have that again. Oh, Mad Max, it was absolutely lovely. It really was nice. It really, really was nice. I think it was the way it was presented, because it wasn't on a plate, it was on a tray. They gave it to you on a, you know, like a tray with grease-proof paper on and things like that. Yeah, I was kind of impressed with that. And I think the idea is, right, with my son being in Sheffield now, it's literally, from me, it's just up the road. It was the, you know, a proper donut with a hole in the middle. And they put this, there was some sort of like a sauce in the middle of, so you got the donuts and you got the burger in the middle, and there was a sauce in where the hole is, and it had bacon on it and everything. But it was nice, I've got to say. I didn't eat it and go, oh, that don't taste right. It just all went together quite well. Which was a bit strange, to be honest, because I'd never ever thought of doing something like that. Trying to work out where I turn here. I think it's this one, because I can't see a damn thing. Right, it's just up here, look. I want you guys to go out, try a donut burger, and then tell me what you think.
This is going to be interesting with liquid fertiliser. Can't see where it's laid it.
Is it because it's dark?
Yeah.
I suppose if it's spraying out everywhere, then...
Yeah, I've just double checked. It's saying it's the field with one pass. The field's already 17% complete.
Oh yeah.
So that's, yeah, you just about see. It's only just in the dark. It's only just a slight difference in colour.
When this game goes dark, it goes dark though, don't it? You don't even get you don't even get some sort of a moonlight that will light the fields up for you in any way. Well, it's coming up to 5 in the morning, so it should start to lighten up now, to be honest. Yeah, it should start to lighten up. Try the brakes on this thing, because when it's got, just try the brakes on this. You ready? I haven't played it for a while, that tune. You ready? Get sweet! Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries, sir. I'm just trying to remember the way back. If it wasn't for that bull, I don't think I'll find my way back, because I have to use like a... we haven't got a multi-link going at the moment.
Do you want me to put it in?
Which one have you got, Dev?
I use the...
Because the one that you use,
yeah.
I like it, but I can't move it around like I can the other one.
Right, you know, I use multiswitch.tv.
Oh no, we don't use that because that's crap.
You use the other one. Use the I've got it saved. Let me bring up the other one.
Yeah, bring up the other one and do that one, because I'm not being funny. Twitch needs to really look at what it's doing and offering as streamers. I'm an affiliate. I want to go to the affiliate complaints department, please. I don't think they have one. Because that one that you use, I can't move the chat like I can on the other one, or I can't move so that I'm large and you two, excuse the expression, are small at the bottom.
Right, yeah, just bringing that one. I'm just because I've got it bookmarked, so I've got all.
Yeah.
All of us. I'm just gonna change that because only two of us. Otherwise, it's gonna sit with Empire just showing off stream all the time.
Well, no, you can actually. What you can do, that's why I like it. You can actually just delete Empires and put Kets in if you streams it. That's what I like about it. Because.
Oh right, yeah. Do
you get what I mean now?
And, yeah, and just put Kets in when he comes in.
Yeah, it's dead easy. That one is. The other one's a bit crazy. I think Twitch just like to pee people off, to be honest. Right, I think I'm here. Yep, this is my field. Right, let's move across.
There you go. Put
Thank
the
you.
multi-stream link in.
Thank you very much. There you go, Mad Max. You have a link. Let's just get that on one of my screens. We're on that one. At least I can see what you'll get. Oh, it's much better, this one is. Yeah, they always do, don't they?
Yeah, it is better, isn't it?
It's a lot better, because at least I can flick it around. Now there's just two of us, you see. I can either flick us side by side.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me turn the volumes down on that, because I've got...
Yeah, it's just doing the same.
Turn that one off, and that's better. No, I am not putting the 18 on.
Oops, I think I'm blocking traffic here. They can wait.
I can actually see what you're doing, and you are blocking traffic, sir.
Yeah, well, I was talking to the streamer so they can wait.
Why
Yeah,
can
if you can see on my stream, see how very different in the colour is.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult to see it at night.
You've got the help on as well, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
No, I mean in the I turned it off. You know your help menu?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
You got the help menu on, so.
Sorry, help menu, yeah. It's now off.
Okay. I wasn't moaning.
No, I just can't always remember what the
command is. I think it's an exclamation mark, isn't it, near the one.
Right. Sorry, because move what was your timed Mad Max out in my stream.
Mad Max, what were you saying? What were you saying? Why he would have to time you out?
There you go, Mad Max. You've now taken the time out of you, sir. What? It timed him out for saying hi.
You've got it set too sensitive on something.
Let's have a look at that. Well, it's the first time because he's been able to come through before in the chat, so what he's doing.
Oh, what is wrong with this thing? It's so sent. Oh, there we go. Mr. Hero Harmony, sir, how are you? His bot is almost as sensitive as mine. Oh my God, snowflake setting. Is there a snowflake setting?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's just what they use, isn't it? Right, okay. I'll just get lined up and then I'll get to the end. Here we go. Woo! Oh, do you know something, Hero? It was nice to see your cam. I've got to say, it was nice to see your cam, sir. Get that face out there so people know who the streamer is. That's what I always say. I know we've all got face for radios, but guess what? We don't mind. I always say that. I've got a face for radio, not for television. They always have the beautiful people on television, don't they?
That's why I'm never on it.
Yeah. I've got this cable all wrapped around myself because I didn't sort it out earlier on. Ket's saying that you need your noise gate going up a bit because they can hear me. in the background. I tell you what you can do though, Dev, you can put a filter on it and use that noise gate as well, you know, rather than the one in OBS, rather than the one in Discord.
Yeah, I'll just turn the sound right down on the stream.
Yeah, because I have to have my noise gate on because God's sake, you'll hear the good lady making a cup of tea. Unbelievable. Okay, 50's got this now. I was listening to a streamer saying that he's a top streamer as well, and he said that some streamers literally will not move away from the camera because if they move away from the camera they lose viewers. Because some streamers, don't forget, they are so hooked on viewer numbers. I thought it quite strange. I was just listening to him going on about stuff, and he's a partner. And I was thinking, I forever turn my camera off and I don't lose viewers. I think I get more viewers when I turn my camera off. I think they all come in, they all think, oh, 50's gone, let's watch it. I'm deliberately blocking the traffic now. I think I'm going to have to move anyway. Could have sped up time a bit, you know, to make it a bit lighter, you know that, don't you?
Could have done, yeah.
It's not about being an extrovert though, Hero. I don't think it's about that. I think when I do it, I'll tell you what, I've noticed that a lot of people mention to me, because I get a lot of direct messages, they love the expressions that I pull, because they can tell when I'm pissed off, or they can tell when something's irritating me, and I think I don't hide my emotion, and that's the difference for me, and I think that's what they like. You know, like if I'm playing a game, and I'm getting annoyed with it, you can actually see it on my face. I think that's what some people like. I mean, I've watched a lot of streamers and I do like to see the expressions on their faces when they're doing certain things. I think that kind of just makes it a little bit more interesting. And then it depends what game you're playing as well, which is always nice. So yeah, I mean, I'll give you a, what you call it, 10 out of 10 on that, because it was just nice to see. Although I will say one thing, Hero, you need to make your bed. And when I was looking at the background, I could see your bed wasn't made. Now, look, as a streamer, you have to be clean and collective. So next time, make your bed. Oh dear. And when you look in some streamers at the background and you see all the crap in the background, I'd put a fake, like I've got this fake setup behind me. I'd do something like that, I would, you know. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to dock you money out of your pocket money for that. I've told you time and time again, make sure that your bedroom is tidy in case somebody comes in. It's like that saying, Dev, can you remember? Make sure you've got clean underwear in case you get knocked down.
Yeah, believe me. You get knocked down.
Yeah.
You've got clean underwear, is it?
That's it, best, especially if it's covered in blood.
Exactly, yeah.
I always remember my parents always used to say that to me. Make sure you put clean underwear on in case you get into an accident. It's like Empire, when you look in his room, His bed's always made and his room's always tidy, and you can see the box of his monitor on top of his wardrobe. It's amazing what you notice, though, to be honest, in streams. But you'd be surprised what people notice. Rather than the game, should I say. The box saved my life. How's that saved you? Oh, to put things in. We're a nation of hoarders anyway, to be honest, however you look at it. We're a nation of hoarders. I have a movie poster or two I've wanted to put in the back. Yeah, just do that. Look at me. I've got bloody, what you call it, the character from Halo. And I got that. I've had that when I used to work at Topshop, when we did a promo. And at the end of the promo, the guys were clearing up, and I said, what's going to happen to that? And he went, oh, we're going to chuck it all. I goes, can I have it? He goes, yeah. And it's been on that wall ever since. So, and when the kids come in, they always look at it and, who's he? I said, it's my protector. Yeah, it's all good fun, isn't it? I mean, I've seen some streamers, and I love what they've got in the background in their rooms and things like that. It's just a nice little aesthetics to the stream, isn't it? Just looks nice, rather than looking and seeing like a bedroom or the back of something. See, it takes me a little bit, but I've now got the hang of this. Potatoes! And stay on this side so I don't block traffic as well. Potatoes! Oh, I can imagine that. Are you going to put a different background in Empire? Because I don't know what you're going to do. And you've got to work out that you were using your television as well. How are you going to mount that on the wall? You've got to get all that done as well. Do you know what? I hate the fact when you move the amount of stuff that you have to do. I'm not rearranging the room. I was thinking of rearranging this bloody room, I was, you know, but just can't be bothered the amount of cables and stuff I've got to do. I hate moving stuff about. I hate moving things around. Look, I'm old-fashioned. I hate change at times. That's different for me. I hate change. If it was up to me, we'd all be on old rickety PCs. Ben James, how are you, sir?
I hate change, that's why I use cards.
Oh my God, who is that?
Oh, no,
Who are you? Who are you?
I could tell you in detail, but it'll take a while.
Yeah, that's it, right, guys. First of all, I'm going to say this before anything else happens. I apologise for what is about to happen in the stream. I apologise for what is about to happen in chat. How are you doing, Kets?
I'm very well, how are you?
I'm not too bad, mate. Not too bad at all. I've had a really good day because I've spent most of the day with my granddaughter, and she's honestly, she's absolutely brilliant. She was actually fighting me in the restaurant. She was fighting me. Want to do a challenge for £15? Ben James? I'm going to say no. But anyway, she was literally fighting me. Nathan? How are you, sir? Yeah, I always set a challenge when anything to do with... Oh, you didn't call me that, did you? Oh. Anyway,
50 is not a pregnant goldfish.
I don't know. I won't mind having a go. I wonder if it's fun. If it's fun.
I thought we were doing an impression of Frankie Howard.
Oh. Yeah, I always set a challenge. What I do is, even around the dinner table, the challenge is always to beat Grandad. Always. When they eat anything, the idea to get them to finish the food, I'll go, come on then guys, you've all got to beat Grandad. And they'll go, right. Now, we were both, she had a hot dog. She had a hot dog. And I says, right, you're going to beat Grandad? She goes, yeah. Ace, how are you, sir? So she's eating away. She's only eating the chips. And by the time she'd had about 2 or 3 chips, I think I finished mine. And I had to keep making out that I was eating these sort of chips just so that, you know, she'd, eat. And she didn't even touch the hot dog at all. She didn't even touch it. That was a waste of money, to be honest.
No, just a quick 20 grand.
Have you done that field already?
Yeah, because the field force quite big, but the size of the arms on the fertiliser machine is only about what? 1, 2, 3, 4 trips.
No. No, hero. Dev, when you're talking, just keep talking. Don't worry about me going on, because I'm replying back to chat, mate. I can hear you.
All right.
I know you're polite, and I know you always stop, don't you?
I do.
No,
Yeah.
just keep talking, mate, because, you know, it's not that I'm talking over
Yeah,
you.
so what have you been doing,
I can hear you. Well, Kes is only like this because we haven't spoken for a while, and he's missed me, and he's always like this. It's like a man thing we've got going between us, do you know what I mean? He does it all the time. I kind of
It's
try...
man love, but a special type of man love.
I always try to ignore him as well, chat, but, you know.
I have a special filter that I had made where every time 50 talks, it mutes him.
That wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. How old are the grandkids? 3, 7, Dada? And I think 4. They're only young. They think, do you know what? I'll tell you how young they are. They think I am absolutely brilliant. That's how young they are. Honestly, I have to say it like that because, to be fair, they love this room. They absolutely adore this room. Whenever they come round, the first thing they do, want to go in Grandad's room, want to go in Grandad's room. If I'm not here, then it says they're banging on that door because I live in here. And the other day, it was last week, they all came round. It was last Sunday, wasn't it? Yeah, they all came round. And I've got a nice setup. And soon as Nancy comes and sits on my lap, the first thing she says is, I want to watch Peppa Pig. And I'll go, I got all this set up just to watch Peppa Pig. You can watch it on the telly in there. No, I want to watch it and sit on Grandad's knee. And I think, bloody hell. And it's just, I mean, I love them to bits. It's just how they are. You know, Kets. You know what fun they can bring, don't they? They can be really, they can just come out with some really silly things and do silly stuff. But I tell you something, God, if I knew what I knew now, I wouldn't go for having kids. I'd just think, you know what, let's just breed them and sell them. Get as much money as you can. Better than farming.
Yeah, think of all the PCs you could buy.
Yeah, oh God. Right, you haven't got, you're not streaming this, are you, Kez?
I will be in a minute.
Just let us know so we can add you to this multi-link. I want to see what you get up to.
I'm a naughty boy.
Yeah, I can imagine. I spoke to your good lady many a time. So you're a big fan of Peppa Pig then? Oh, honest and truthfully, I've had to download YouTube Kids.
Oh, I'm not the only one who watches it then.
Honestly, you're right there, hero. Honestly, I'll be straight with you. We downloaded it on the car on the way down because she was moaning that she didn't, you know. Oh God, am I causing an accident here? She was moaning, I want me mummy, I want me mummy. And I said, well, we're going to go and see, we're going to go and see Big Josh. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come back and then we'll take you to see your mum. And then she was okay. So Janet let her use her phone. And then we were, trying to download, but she only had YouTube. So then we downloaded YouTube Kids on my phone for her. So, but she's lovely, I've got to be honest. She's an absolute superstar.
I bet you got it on there in the background, didn't you?
Stop it.
Yeah, Dev, God.
No. I've got it on the other screen there now.
So have I.
Oh dear.
Just making sure I'm not the only one.
Oh
He
no.
doesn't really have that many screens for streaming purposes. It's so he can watch one episode on each monitor.
Oh no, Pepper's fallen over. There. Oh god. I tell you what I watched today again, John Wick 2.
Good
Love
film.
it.
Number
Love
3 is
it.
good.
I love it. Say again?
John Wick 3 is good.
It's not out on Netflix yet though, is it?
No,
That's why I'd seen that. I knew he was doing a 3, but
that's nothing. You heard the latest.
go on.
The Matrix 4 has been confirmed.
You're joking.
Nope. Keanu Reeves
Morpheus.
and all of them are still coming back.
Morpheus has been Oh, do you know something? Love that film when it first came out.
The original cast to get on this one as well.
Yep.
I love
Keanu
that
Reeves has
film.
been confirmed, so's Sam Fisher.
Love that film.
I'm hoping
Lau-
it's
is it
enough
Lau-
to re-energise the game.
Is it not Lawrence Fishburne?
Yeah.
Or what did I say?
Sam Fisher.
Who the hell's Sam Fisher?
I know. That's what I thought, and it's normally something I'd come out with.
Hold on, I'm going to have to Google that. Who's Sam Fisher?
But yeah, because I can always remember,
Do one
guys,
of the other guys.
if you never got the first Matrix when it came out, the DVD was amazing. Follow the White Rabbit.
There's the guy that made Splinter Cell.
You probably got that on your
Why
mind.
is that in my head?
Because you want Splinter Cell.
I just hope it's enough for them to bring the Matrix Online back out.
Animatrix?
Yeah, it's the cartoon spin-off.
No. Sam Fisher. Dan Rooms. How are you, matey? You've never ever seen The Matrix? Oh my god. You have got some catching up to do, sir. You need to watch Matrix.
Well, I played the Matrix Online game for about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, you need to watch it. Sam Fisher, Sam Fisher doesn't like fish. Oh god, Fisher. Yeah, honestly, you need to watch that. Dan Rooms, you would absolutely love it. Honestly, you would love it. You would absolutely love it, mate. Wow, we've got some lag.
What?
Who's buying?
Hold on, mate.
LG Gaming, how are you? Is it on Sky Movies? The first ones might be. Do you have Netflix or Amazon Prime? Oh, I don't know what's going off here. If you've got Netflix or Amazon Prime, they should be on there now. But yeah, you'd love it, Dan Rooms. Honestly, you would really like it. Do you know what? I'm just going to wait for this thing to finish. I want to. It's this.
What's it doing?
No, it was just me. That was my fault. That was. I thought it was lagging, but it was me. Nice. So if you've got Netflix, just go into the search bar and then put Matrix, and you can see what's out there. Because I know that Netflix is very you don't hold them on for that long these days. I've noticed that with Netflix at the moment, they're not holding them on as long as Amazon or any of the others. I think Netflix are just trying to churn them out and get as much money as they can. Because you're going to go soon, aren't you? And that's it. Again. Okay. Okay, good lady. Good lady's gonna have to go to work now. Amazon holds them more, but you pay that. I tell you what I don't like about Amazon is that when you want to watch a season of something, they'll put one out there that you can watch to tease you, and then the others might cost you something like $4.99 to watch the rest. And
Yep.
I don't. Not when you're paying what you're paying each month as well. I don't like that at all. And they do that regular.
I got an urge to watch the Dog the Bounty Hunters again, and I found season 1 and 2 on Amazon. They were free.
Yeah.
And then for everyone on season 3, it was like £3 each.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? And Amazon costs you something in the region of about what? I think it's about 80 quid a year now, isn't it? Something?
Yeah, $7.99 a month.
Yeah. And they
You do apparently get Amazon Music included in that now, though.
I know, and you get the. I think they do it more for the shipping and Prime and stuff. You know, the ordering and stuff.
Yeah.
It's cheaper to buy the full season than each episode. Well, yeah, definitely. That's a no-brainer, that isn't. But I think when you want to watch them, I mean, to be honest and truthful, I watch Netflix to death. I always go searching through Netflix to see what I can find and see what can interest me. But Amazon, I don't watch so much on it, to be fair. I don't even like the layout of Amazon, to be honest.
Look how quiet it goes when people are farming.
Yeah, it's nice though.
Well, because Dev's voice is so annoying. I hear what you're saying.
You know what? Do you know something? I'm going to just turn off so Dev can't hear us. You know the thing about Dev, though, really honest and truthfully, he doesn't really talk to us, to be honest. Can you imagine him? I would imagine him as a train driver, to get what I mean? Because he's kind of like that, isn't he? Train drivers don't talk, do they? You don't come over the announcement, your train will be pulling in at station 76 at 3 hours late.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No offense, did you hear in the papers about that train where the driver accidentally left the intercom on and the passengers had to listen to an hour's worth of Peppa Pig episodes?
They told me they never caught that.
How many times have you watched all the, what's that, Paul's Drag Race 50? What is that? What? How many times have you watched all, is that of your, what? I don't understand, Ace. Oh, did you see the picture that Silent Ted put in, Dev?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Is he allowed to do that, by the way?
Because he's over.
I want to report him.
Yeah, because he's in Sweden or whatever, innit? I don't know what the rules are over there.
Well, I'm going to report him anyway. I want to report him.
Using a mobile phone.
Yeah.
Oh, but then again, he may not, because we actually get issued tablets. Certain
I wonder
like,
if the drivers fall asleep. I mean, Android tablet. Sorry.
Because
Drag Race is a show
a lot of them
about
tend
drag
to be going
paperless.
paperless.
Ace,
So it's a
man!
bit down on there.
How dare you?
And of course, we also have we're allowed to use it if we're not driving. So we're learning a new route. We can sit on the driver's assistance side and actually film the route as we're going.
That's not bad, to be honest.
Yeah, so it's just an age help you learn the route a little bit quicker and better, I think.
But do you guys imagine me as a drag queen?
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
He was expecting no answer.
50 would look good in a blonde wig. Right, okay, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at what I'm on Halloween. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to see, well, I'm going to say this and I know what the response is going to be. And I'm not going to like it, but I'm going to do it. On Halloween, I'm going to try and get a mask.
Don't need one.
I knew straight away what the response was going to be. Long eyelashes, oh my god. Mad Max, you banned, that's it now. A PVC dress. Hey, careful. How do I haven't got one on? Oh, I'm going to say hi, do I haven't got one on now. Jimmy is crazy. Whoop whoop. A tank top and a thong. Oh my god. You mean a new mask? You guys, do you know something? Why am I putting up with this?
We don't know.
God. What was that one? Why you that gets in the face of it? Oh, come on.
Because if I put 50's face on me, my wife would never put me down. The zinger.
That's a zinger, all right. Oh dear. Gosh. Yeah, I've had a good Sunday though. To be honest, I've had a good Sunday. I've got to say. I kind of like when we do things. I would have streamed this morning, but that was out of the question. Oh, that's it. I'm full. In a bear costume. Well, if it's a bear that's attacking you, you don't need to wear a costume because that thing will just take you out full stop. Whoa. How much money have you got now, Kate?
21.
I'm at 37, but hopefully if I do this, I should be something in the region of 80.
Well, I spent nearly all my money buying Field 8 after I'd done a few contracts and then renting out enough vehicles to harvest.
Oh, that's good then.
So we'll see what I make off it.
I'm just taking my time. And I'm just taking my time. It's going to take me a long... Guys, you'll be watching me stream this for a long time to see 50's farm expand. What?
I was going to say, was you on about the hoe farm? Yeah.
At least you were on the right side of the road, I'll have to give you that.
I was on the right side of the road and then I saw you coming and I thought I'll swing straight into it. Oh,
naughty 50.
I
naughty.
know, I tried not to. Trying to be good. Trying to be good.
If I had a hammer,
I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening. All over this and that.
your face.
What map is this? Yes.
It's the starting one. I think it's Raven something.
Raven's Haven. Something like that.
Yeah, it's actually silly because it doesn't tell you on the map itself.
That's true. We haven't downloaded any. What we're trying to do, guys, is this, look. We're trying to just run the farm as probably as basic as possible.
Yeah, as vanilla as we can.
We still haven't had the conversation whether we're going to open it up for everybody else to come on, but we'll get round to it.
I'm alright with it, but because they can't really do much anyway. You have to give them a farm.
Yeah, I want to do it. I want to Ravensport. That's it. Yeah, I want to kind of do it like that, to be honest, because I kind of like that idea. I like the idea of if everybody comes on and they've got their own farm, that would be okay. And if they need help, we can go and help them and do things rather than us all doing one farm.
Yeah.
So I will probably put a command in. We'll have a chat about it. I need some time off work to concentrate on this and sort things out, guys. I really do. Because at the moment, I do feel that I'm neglecting my stream in the sense of emotes, in the sense of commands, in the sense of things that when I first started streaming, I had a lot of staff, things were different, I didn't have to work all the hours I was working, and I was probably a little bit more focused because it was just starting up. At the moment, how I feel is that I have to rush the stream. I come in, I'm tired, I'm trying to stream, and I'm not paying attention to the administration side of it, if you get what I mean. That's what I'm not paying enough attention to. Because I haven't changed my emotes in a couple of years. I haven't added any. I've added content with games and things like that, and I've restricted multiplayer to just you guys, if you get what I mean. But other than that, I haven't done a great deal, have I, to be honest, really. And I could do a little bit more. But I suppose when I talk like this, and I don't want to go on about it, it's probably I'm not looking for anything quick time, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I just want to stream and enjoy it. And if the way things are looking at work at the moment, to be honest, if I ever get made redundant, and I always say this, if I ever lose my job, then I would focus a lot more on this while I was looking for something else, or to do something else.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm kind of enjoying myself, guys.
Good.
And
What you want.
And that's it, to be honest, because what this does for me is it just takes my mind off work, especially in where we are now with peak. Oh, if I press N, the cover comes on. Yeah, because where I am at the moment, work's going to be quite trying because the tasks they've given us to do, I keep thinking I'm either going to have to employ somebody or, because as a manager, I kind of look at myself as being available for the team as and when they need me. But what happens at the moment now is I have to do a lot of the jobs that I didn't normally do because they've moved them all onto manager's code. Manager's got to do this, manager's got to do that. And I often have the conversation with my boss and say, I've got 3 girls that are very good. I've trained them to do everything that I can do, yet you're telling me that they're not allowed to do it because it's a manager's responsibility. So why do I need them?
Yeah.
You understand? I'm not trying to be patronising in any way. They're good. Why do I need them? Because they always turn around and say to me, well, I can do that for you. And I go, no, you can't, because a manager's got to do it. And I always think, why? It's like having a dog and walking down the road and going, whoa, 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 whoa,
Barking
whoa.
yourself.
Yeah, it's no point. You might as well just not. Oh, come on. Thank you. So I'm kind of a little bit like that at the moment.
Which is fair enough.
I'm used to look, I've been doing this job a long time, and I'm used to doing this job when I used to have 6 staff, okay, and I would be on the shop floor for 4 to 5 hours a day, and the rest of it I'd be doing a little bit of admin doing this. But I used to have, I used to give them chunks. I'd say, you need to do this, you need to do that. They report back to me, and it was great. I used to be able to get it because I used to get paid for 39 hours but do more. If it was a Friday, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I'm going home because they could lock up, and I'd come home and I'd start streaming. I'd do loads of things and start streaming. And I used to have a deputy manager then, which I don't have a deputy manager anymore. So the deputy manager, which is your next level of promotion, I'd more or less let her run the shop, or let them run the shop, and if they needed me, I'm there.
Yep.
And if they need advice, help, or is this the right thing to do, they come to me. And it used to be, honestly, it used to run great. It used to be so good. But at the moment, they've got rid of all the deputy managers. We've got what's called senior sales, and guess what? Not allowed to do half the things they used to be able to do before because they don't get paid as much. But it's all down to the manager. And I know how that would have gone. That would have gone, a boardroom would have gone, why are we paying all these managers this amount of money, and then they've got DMs that are doing all the work? The same reason that we've got a CEO that sits there making demands off his workers and delegates everything. That's just the way business is.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how it works. Business has always been like that. But, but that's my moan done. That's it.
Thank God for that.
I know.
I mean, yeah, sorry.
I've got to go back on Monday to the same old crap, man. It's always cost cutting, honestly, Ace. It's always cost cutting and saving money. That's all it's ever been about. You see, the difference is, I always say this, if you've got a business that is shareholder based, this is where places like Thomas Cook, that's how they went under, because it's a shareholder based company, and whatever happens, you have got to pay those shareholders the dividends back. Doesn't matter what profit you've made, you've got to pay them back.
The thing is, if I go into Curry's or something like that, there's about 40 members of staff, and there's only ever 2 of them ever actually with a customer. The rest of them are just walking about.
Do you know when you say that? I never understand that place. It's the same if you go into Wix, B&Q and all that lot. I don't understand places like that. They're filling shelves up, okay? And this is what I say to my girl. They're filling all the shelves up, making sure all the stock's there. But the idea is they need to sell it. When I worked at Topshop, the one thing we were told, if the clothes fall on the floor, you leave them there, you serve the customer. When you've got a few minutes, you then pick it up and tidy up. Because the customer is the one thing that's going to put money in the tills. But they've got the whole perspective wrong. So what's happening now is they're trying to make these stores profitable, but neglecting the customer's needs. That's what they're doing. A lot of people now go online. Why do they go online?
Easy and convenient.
Thank you. Because when you go in a store now, you either get jumped on or someone's trying to sell you an add-on. They don't.
The thing is, I don't mind it, but when people at Corey's come up to you and they're like explaining something about something that you actually have knowledge on, and you know the information they're giving you is wrong, they get so defensive about it.
9 times out of 10, right? This is the philosophy that I use. 9 times out of 10, when somebody's going to buy a television, a hi-fi, a PC, they have done their homework. All they want to do is know if you've got it in stock. Back in the olden days, when I used to sell all this stuff and that lot, people didn't understand a lot of it. But people are so knowledgeable now, because the younger generation would have spoken to Grandad and Grandma. Grandad, if you're going to get a telly, you want it to be smart, you want it to be 4K and all this lot, just go in and get that, and they'll have it written down. Take that, give that to the assistant, and that's what you want.
Like I say, back in the olden day, we weren't buying them, we were renting them.
So, yeah, exactly. I throw all the clothes on the floor and start yelling at the cashier. Do you know what? You're the type of person that I'd love to have. Honestly, I'd love to serve Jimmy at my store, you know. I mean, I got moaned at by this guy, right? Because he was asking a question to one of the cashiers and she couldn't answer the question. And because I jumped in, he started on me. I'm not talking to you. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her. And I goes, but she can't answer the question. Yeah, but I'm not talking to you. I went, I'm the manager. I don't care. I'm not talking to you. And I went, okay, I'll back off. I'll let you get on with it. And I don't know what.
That wasn't a nice thing to do in 50 store, was it?
I don't know what or where that came from. Big dog, how are you, sir? I don't know where that came from, so I had to leave it. And she came over and she says to me, she apologised to me, and I says, why are you apologising? Because I couldn't answer the question. I goes, don't worry about that, because I can tell you what to do next time. But the point is, I was just trying to answer the question that he was asking, because she couldn't. But I think he had an issue with me personally, that's what I'll say. I am absolutely fine, sir. How are you? Because I used to get a lot of that, especially when you're selling clothes to people and things like that. And I used to have this knack where we used to sell suits, and I could look at a guy and I go, oh, you're a 15.5 or a 15 neck, and he'd go, no, I'm not, I'm an 18. Okay, because people see themselves different, and they do. People do see themselves different. It's a common known fact. And I go, okay, so I bring out an 18, and I go, and I'd always have the other one just at the side of the counter. There you go, mate. And I love it when they were with their girlfriends or their wives. That's too big for you. That don't look right. What's that? And I'd just go, there you go, mate. Just try that one on for me. We used to love doing that. I never knew you could rent TVs. Yeah, back in the early days, Ready Fusion. Yep. Yeah,
VCR players,
stereos. You used to be able to rent hi-fi, everything. You used to be able to rent the lot.
But yeah, remember when you used to be able to rent PlayStation 1 and 2 games?
Yes. Oh, God, from the video shop.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yes, I remember them days.
What was the shop called? It wasn't Blockbuster, it was another one. Was it called One Stop?
Well, I only ever know Blockbuster because they were all Blockbusters down here.
Yeah.
And then you used to have your independent video stores.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends used to have video stores. Because it was big money back then. And then you used to get charged. If you damaged it, you'd get charged. If you lost it, you'd get charged and all that kind of stuff.
Late fee.
Remember all that? Yeah.
They went out of business quite quick though, didn't they? Because when they used to rent the PlayStation games out, they'd burn it onto a copy disc and send it back.
Everybody used to do that. Big Dog, thank you very much for that follow. So everybody, look, I'll be honest with you, what I used to do. Every time I used to rent a video, I would copy it. Every time.
Yep.
PlayStation games, I used to burn them onto discs. I used to do all that stuff all the time. It was just rife. Honestly, it was rife.
It's like when someone said to me, how did you used to record music? I said, you used to get a cassette tape, put it in the stereo, wait for the radio to play your favourite song, and then press play and record.
That's it. That's how I used to do it.
And then in VCR, if you accidentally pulled the tag out, you just sell the tape over it.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah. That's all you used to do. It was amazing. It was amazing how you used to find ways around things back then.
I saw one of them memes that made me giggle. It says, the youth of today will never understand the pressure. And then on the picture it had a pencil and a cassette tape.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and rewind the cassette with a pencil.
Yeah, but it used to chew it up and you had to wind it back in.
You used to just you'd be like this. You used to have it and you'd be spinning it like that, just spinning it.
Yeah.
While it's rewinding on the pencil. God, I can remember them days. Wow, all that stuff. But you don't. I suppose when you don't look at it so much as how probably difficult it was or what issues. You just got on with it. I'm only 26. I don't remember those days. You know what? 26. Poof.
I'm 20. I'm 30, and I remember them days.
A lot.
You know, it's crazy though how far technology has come since them days.
It's come an absolute. It's come so far. Yes, I remember Blockbusters, because Blockbusters was the biggest thing back then. Blockbusters, honestly, that's when Tandy was around, because Tandy used to make so much money selling all the electrical stuff they used to have. But yeah, them days, you know, even when you think about it, it was fun. It was fun. God, Jimmy, you are mad. I'm 30 and still remember my mum's Metallica tapes. But everybody used to do it, and you always used to have a mixtape. Everybody used to do it.
Yeah.
No, there were Walkmans, weren't there?
Yes.
Remember the Walkmans everyone used to have? Not mobile phone. The Walkmans used to have as well.
Yeah, you used to be able to get them cassette player adapters.
That's
for your car, where you put the cassette in and it had a headphone jack.
Oh God.
Game Boys, Dreamcast. God, we really did grow up in the good days.
I think
Amigas.
so. I think so. I really do think it was.
I love the Amiga.
Brilliant system. I used to rent tapes from the back room. Yeah, but no, look, as much as you will laugh at Jimmy for that, if you knew the guy that worked in the video store, you could always go to him, have you got any, and he'd always get something. Oh, is that just me? But he'd always get something. Honest to God.
No, because when I did it, he used to come out of a cough mint.
Honestly, I used to know all the guys in the video shops, and they'd always, yeah, we've got some blue ones here for you, sir. Like, don't you have it in red?
Yeah. Back before they put the blue tablet in vending machines in Tesco's toilets, you used to have to go to the video store to get them with a little cough.
Oh God, my dad invested in a really nice music recorder. I always remember when we were younger, my dad got a trying to think what they called it back then. Well, it was, you know, when the hi-fi first came out.
Yep.
You could get a flat. It was all flat deck. It had a turntable on it, cassette deck built in it, and the speakers were actually, you know, just little square speakers that you put to the side of it. I remember when he got one of those, and it was in our best room. And my
brother-in-law's actually got one of them still.
Yeah, they're collector's items now. If you can do that, they are collector's items. And honestly, he used to clean that every other day. friends used to come round, he'd be playing music on it and stuff like that. Oh, it was great. We used to wake up every Sunday morning with Bob Marley playing and things. Always remember them days. Always remember them. And then it changed.
For some reason, Bob Marley always sounded better on a vinyl player.
To be honest, yeah. He had all his records and all that stuff. Specialist tapes. You know, do you know what it is though? I think it was the era of just innovation, because everything was coming out at a ridiculous rate, and even when you look at it, it was the building block of what we've got now. Everything that happened then is the actual building block of what we're playing now and what's happening.
Is indeed.
The whole thing was the whole thing was great for me as a child growing up. As a child growing up in that era, the things that you would experience, and I mean, it was only my next door neighbour. His dad worked on the. I think he started off working on the railways, and then he got made redundant, so he went to work in a car showroom. And I always remember he was into his tech. He got me into like CB radios, you know, stuff like that, because he was all gadgety. What? I know what you're thinking. Listen. Not them kind of gadgets. Not them kind of gadgets. But and he used to be on the CB. When he'd finish on the CB, he'd go on to the. He bought the Atari ST. Can you remember the Atari ST games console?
Yeah. Right, yeah, I remember them.
And when you look at the graphics compared to what we've got now, you used to think them graphics were great.
Yep.
And it was Space Invader, there was a game called Cowboy, there was Pong and all that kind of stuff. Do you get what I mean? Wow. And we'd be on it for hours playing these, and even back then, and I know, even back then the games were still something like 40 and 50 quid, and that was a hell of a lot of money back then. They were unbelievably priced.
I still remember when the Dreamcast first came out.
Yeah, I was.
That console was well over its time.
It was, wasn't it?
It was the first one that could connect to the internet, wasn't it? The Dreamcast.
Yeah, Dreamcast. Yeah.
And you used to get them memory cards with the screens on, where if you play like Sonic,
oh, that's
take
it.
your hand out with you, and like portable. Like.
My CB handle was the Phoenix. I was called the Phoenix. And I was on the CB for a good number of years. I used to do international as well, CQDX. I used to do a whole lot. As crazy as I am about my computers, I was like that with CBs. I used to have a handheld walkie-talkie as well, and I used to go out eyeball that whatever it's called. Then we used to do all that stuff.
So you had a CB radio and a pair of binoculars.
Yeah, and
the only thing you're missing is a tree.
And listen, and a walkie-talkie as well to notify everybody else where she was, what floor, and what room number. Yeah, I was honestly, I was heavily into my CBs, because I even bought 2 illegal ones which went sideband, super low, and all that lot. Yeah, I was really heavily into my CBs.
Yeah, back when it used to be easier to listen to the police channels.
Well, it was all what you call it. It went on to FM after that, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because you could listen to the police channels literally just flick scan, and then when it went on to FM, I think it went to, was it 1.4? Because I know it was 1.9, but I think it went to 1.4 when it went on FM. I'm not quite sure. It's been a long time. But yeah, I was into my CB radios. I got into fishing as well, to be honest. I was into fishing for a while, for a few years. Everything I had to get was Shakespeare, because that was the top of the range back then.
One thing I've never done.
Fishing.
Yep, actual fishing.
Yeah, as I got out of, I mean, I used to have a lot of fishing. As I got out of fishing, they started introducing poles. They were they didn't, you know, I used to put the rods together. it was a standard long pole as I started coming out of fishing. So I don't know what they do now, because you used to have your hook and eyes and all that lot, which I don't think you have now, do you? I'm not quite sure what fishing's like now. I think it's just a bit of cane and a rope and something with a hook on the end. I don't know.
Did you used to catch many?
Chub, bream, loads. Because I used to go on the Trent.
Oh, so you're better in real life than you are in the game then.
Well, we haven't done that for a while. I need to prove a point now. That's it. You've done it now. That's it. That is it now.
Game on.
Game's on.
I think the poles were originally invented for carp fishing to begin with, weren't they?
Something like that, yeah. I'm too noisy for fishing. I scare the buggers away. And that's the difference. And you can't cast a shadow either.
Poles are a lot stronger nowadays.
Well, we used to go and bait the area up first.
On them.
Yeah, we used to always go and bait the area up, and we used to. Anyway, and we used. To, what is it?
I just like catching
Stop it! We used. Dev, you do fishing, don't you, Dev?
You used to, yeah.
Right. So you, if I say the word emp, you'll know what I mean, won't you?
Yes.
Empire.
We used to go there and put emp in there. Say we were going to go fishing the following day. You go down at night time, completely bait the area up, so when you come back in the morning, it was swarmed with fish. That's what we used to do.
You used to chuck Empire in a pond?
Yeah, well, you need to chuck him in a pond. No, chuck him in the river. a fast-flowing river with a big drop at the other end. Or if you want to be nice, just chuck him in a lock and leave him there. Yeah, honestly, I used to really enjoy fishing, to be honest. And we used to.
You can get down for quality to fish doing that.
Have you ever done this one?
Yeah.
You've done this one, Dev. When you get a girlfriend, you go night fishing.
Yes.
Only when you had a girlfriend would you go night fishing. Oh my god. Say to your mum, we're going night fishing. Oh yeah, where you going? Down the Trent, right? You see, where I am, you had you ever heard of Colic Racecourse? Dev?
No.
Okay, well, Colic Racecourse is a racecourse, okay?
Colic Racecourse. Aquarium.
Yeah, no, actually, it's an ice skating ring. Don't ask me why I said that. It's a bit weird, isn't it? And
yeah,
it's got a stately home on the grounds, and that stately home had a, well, would you call it, what? I'm going to get battered for this. What would you call a large pond? A lake. I'm answering the question myself, right? I hadn't had a drink yet, to be honest, right? So you used to go in there and you would get pike out of that, and you had to have a permit. So what we used to do, we used to get the permit to go and fish on the Trent, yeah? And then one of us would be fishing on the Trent with a permit, and we'd all climb the fence, go into the grounds and go pike fishing, and that was brilliant, that was. And we'd only ever do that at night time, because it used to have a gamekeeper there.
I like the Trent.
You know something? Where we used to fish, there was a ship that had just been left there to rot, and all the fish used to gather around there. And honestly, we used to catch so much down there. I mean, as a child, it's just a brilliant experience. It really is.
At certain times in the morning, depending on what part of the Trent you're at, because when the tide comes in, it sends a massive tidal wave down the whole length of the Trent.
Yeah.
I caught it once on video. It was absolutely massive.
Yeah, it's
the wave that came.
I mean, I've got to say, I mean, I wouldn't change a lot of my childhood as well, because, like back then, you could always go out and explore and climb and see things, and there were parks, and there was just so much to do.
Can't nowadays, though.
Look,
back then you found something to do.
Yeah. We always used to. I tell you what, we were crazy about as well. We always used to look for old prams.
To put your dollies in.
I'm going to turn my camera off because I want to swear. We used to look for old prams and things like that, and we'd take the wheels off and met like like little go-karts and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, it was brilliant. There was just so much things to do.
You wanted to be outside back then.
Yeah, you wanted to go. Well, we didn't have any of this, did we? It kept you inside.
Yeah.
We didn't have none of this.
Nowadays, with technology the way it is, it's no surprise kids don't want to go out. They get more entertainment, more enjoyment from being inside the house. But with the way the world's turning out, I'd rather them be inside.
Yeah, you'd rather keep an eye on them. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You are right.
It was always the weird ways as well. You never wanted to go out when it was nice and sunny, but as soon as it started raining...
Oh yeah, you wanted to be out.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? We used to build dens and stuff like that in the undergrowth and stuff like that. It was great. And then you'd find out that somebody'd find your den and trashed it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You put a warpath.
Honestly, the fun I used to have. Wow. But it's all changed now because when I go looking for dens now, people start to find the police on me. It's just not the same.
I'm walking in
I
with
know, it's just not the same.
candy.
I go into the shops and say, can I have some jelly babies and all this lot? And they're like, hang on a minute, mate, what do you want them for? I'm thinking, come on. Yeah, it's just not the same, is it? But
Damn.
yeah.
Big choke.
I had a lot of fun. Oh, no, I did.
Thing is, I don't. It's hard to explain. I don't want to grow up. I'm always going to be as immature as I was 10, 12 years.
I am 54 years old, right? And I tell you something. I look at some people, and it's beggars belief. I take life reasonably serious, but some people take life too serious.
Yep.
And I kind of think I like to be fun. I like to be. Do you know what? I'd say I like to be happy, but there are times I can be a miserable git.
Yep.
And I can be.
Everyone can be.
But I just like to, because this is why I like things. It's a crazy thing to say. I like things to be easy, simple, enjoyable, and no stress. I'm just like that.
Yep.
That's just how I am. And then when I look at some people and I think to myself, well, you've made that difficult for yourself. And I don't get that. I just don't get it.
No.
You get one go at life, and life's about enjoying yourself. I mean, I always say that I'm fortunate for what I've got and everything. I always say that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am fortunate, and I know I am. Because I always look at what my parents had, I always look at how they struggled, I always look at what they did for us, I always look at, things that have happened and stuff like that. And to be honest and truthfully, there's 5 of us. I've got 4 siblings, and they are all house owners. They've got this, they've got that, so we've not done too bad, to be honest. Really, we've not done too bad at all. And when me, Clive and Tony get together, honest to God, our mum at this age now has to turn around and say to us, why do 3 of you act like children all the time? What's wrong with you? And I'll go, because we don't want to grow up. It's always been the 3 of us, if you get what I mean, as growing up, sort of thing. And then we had Jennifer and Gillian, so we thought, you know what, we're going to just stay the same. And we've always been like that. But we're not close. In other words, we don't phone each other every day. We don't, I mean, I spoke to my brother last week. Tony, I seen him about 3 weeks ago. But when we phone each other and talk to each other, you'd have thought we've seen each other the other day. It's that kind of relationship we've got. And if ever we need anything, we're just there, aren't we?
Yep.
So.
Thing is, I've always said we'll always be kids at heart.
Yeah, you do. You do. Especially when you look at if we're into gaming and stuff like that. That's where that stems from, to be honest. That's where a lot of that stems from. Because I know some people that I speak to, you play games online? And I'll go, yeah. What? And then when I explain it to them and show them, it's good that does, that's quite good that is. Because majority of people have got an Xbox, PS4, you know what I mean? But they don't understand the concept of gaming. You get what I'm saying? They'll just play a game and think, oh yeah, I've done
No, let's not be modest. Let's not be modest.
Okay.
Console gaming is not gaming.
But they look at it as gaming. That's what I'm getting at. If you look at cross-platform now, it is becoming in the gaming world. But that's what they look at it as, and they do. Honestly, I know gaming for me has always been PC based, always will be, and always has been. But if you look at what's happening now, they're making...
Well, you've seen what they're doing with apparently the plans for the new PlayStation.
No.
It's going to be the consoles end consoles.
Well, that's only because they're rivaling Xbox. They're trying to rival Xbox, that's all they're doing.
No, because Xbox is doing the same thing. They don't need to upgrade the hardware no more. Do you remember a program that used to be out for PC called Online?
No.
Where you'd pay a subscription, and what you'd do is you'd basically have access to about 40 games, and rather than using your PC's power to run, it'd be their computers, their side, and they basically stream it to you, but you control it as though it's on your PC.
Oh, okay.
And that's what the Xboxes are doing, or the PlayStation. I can't remember which one. So you basically have access to all these games. They run the games on their side, and it's just streamed to your console, and it has no lag or no lag input or anything like that.
There you go then.
But in a sense, that's a bit similar to what
Steam.
Hunter Quarter Wild sort of like doing now, isn't it? Because one of us can have a certain map.
Oh yeah.
You'll play it.
That's true.
There's I can't remember what the company's called. There's a company, I think it's called Phoenix, where there's a PC version of that. You basically pay a monthly subscription of £45, and it gives you access to a PC that's, I think it's equivalent to a 900 Intel with a RTX 2080 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM. And it's basically like having another PC. You can download games and that to it. You just log into it every morning.
You've just given me an idea. We're going to set a company up. So, now listen, hold on a second. Whoa. You've heard this first on a 50 Plus Gamers stream. Okay, I don't think... Now, how many companies do you know that literally... I know you can buy a PC on the Never Never, but how many companies do you know that are renting a PC with full access, full games, and a lifetime's maintenance?
None.
Right, okay, really. Right. Hold the press. You ready?
That is sort of similar to my business.
Okay, no, you can stop that now because I've got this one.
No, I was going to...
No, you can stop that right now, Ket.
A gaming dome.
I'm signing the patent paperwork as 50 Plus song is being sung. So now, guys, this is... You heard it first here. Incoming. Hold on a sec. Look at this. I would employ you as tech support, so stop it. Think about it, what I'm trying to say here, because I think it makes a lot of sense, that does. You've got a company, right? We get a company name, yeah? What we do is, you literally get your... You can either subscribe, or however you want to word it. So you pay a monthly fee. You get a PC that's delivered. You pay for the spec of the PC that you want. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Well, isn't that basically finance? Just
no, you never own it. You never own it. You never own it. Hear me out here. Hear me out. Hear me out. You never own it. So what you do, because don't forget, a lot of companies actually do this because they never own a lot of their equipment. So hear me now. Right. We've just taken a breath here.
This time next year, Dev will be millionaires.
Hey, listen, Rodney, you plonker. Shut up and listen. So here we go. Apple service with upgrade an iPhone. Now, there you go, Panda. That you're on the right track, but this is my idea now. So what we do is, they pay the money, don't they? Yeah, for the PC that they're never going to own. Okay, so it's like living in a council house. So what you do then is,
we don't wait 3 weeks for something to come out.
No, because we're giving them... No, hold on. Now you've given me another idea. Rapid...
well done, Dad.
Listen, rapid response repair. Okay? So...
Yeah, we could turn up wearing eye patches and
listen, can't you... I'm making all these slogans. So you then pay an extra fee for rapid repair response. Or rapid response repair. So, if, for instance... You've got a game freeze, you can pick the phone up and you have got on-call maintenance. Oh, I'm going to get this off the... I'm doing this. I'm doing it. The Empire's just done it. You're ready, tech support. We'll have it headed by Hero Harmony, yeah? as crazy as the idea sounds, I don't mean to go, as crazy as this idea sounds, if you had the money, I think it would be a good model, and it would. I really do. Because you've then got to look at how people do things now. Look how many people at the moment now are paying for things on the Never Never that don't have the money to go out and get it straight away. And if you look at the way the world's going, could this be the worst idea ever? Stop it.
And the first game you did, mate, Sea of Thieves.
Oh, yeah. That's it. You see, you guys have just blown this idea out the window. Hammer Tech.
I had a similar idea that I actually spoke to a couple of business people to see what the layout would be that I need. I was going to buy an old warehouse, paint it all black, get some nice lights on it, have one section for PlayStation owners, one section for Xbox, and then PC and VR.
Yeah.
With a monthly subscription to the area, but you could bring your own consoles or you could bring your own PCs and hold monthly tournaments.
Oh, I get what you mean, but then isn't that like a TwitchCon kind of thing or stuff like that?
Kind of, yeah, but a business version. There's a couple of places in America that do it and they're quite profitable. I know there's only about 4 or 5 VR centres in the UK. One of them's actually not far from U50.
What's that one?
I don't know. I'll have to find it and send you the link. It's an actual VR centre.
I don't know. That would look. I'm reading what everyone's put here, and I'm trying to drive. Depends on the hardware is a lot greater than what you rent out. Well, you would pay what you would, and I understand what you're saying there, Hero, because that is a good question. But you would pay. You'd have probably. You'd probably look for three tiers sort of thing, wouldn't you? You'd pay this.
You'd add something onto it as well, where after so long of subscribing, like after a year or two, you get a free upgrade to a newer version, but you take the old one back.
Yeah, that's it. So what you do is think about it. At the end of the day, your number one could be the lowest, mid, and high spec. Do you get what I mean now? And then obviously you could have additional this, additional that. There's lots of things you can do, but I think it would need a hell of a lot more thinking about. Obviously I know I'm saying all this and it's coming out, but to think about it, I don't know anybody that's doing that. Nobody. And I think it would be a very good concept. I really do.
You heard it first here in Cats.
Well, think about it. If you go back to what we were talking about, Mr. Shy, how are you? If you go back to how we were talking about renting VCRs and stuff like that, I guarantee that's how that first came out. And if you think about renting the televisions, somebody must have thought, are you crazy putting a television of that price in someone's house and they're going to pay you? You've got to look at the consequences, because look how many televisions would have gone out for rent that people probably would not, they probably didn't get back.
Yep.
So you've got to look at the risk factor as well. But to be honest, I think it could be a good idea.
But I think that's why they also
offering a free donut.
Yes, that did it. They put a meter box on the back of the TV.
Yeah, by as you view.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. If you pay, well, when we last paid years ago, it was 50 pence in there. It lasted about 4 hours.
Mutual.
When they came round to collect the money, you was getting half the money back off them.
Yeah, that's true. Now, can you imagine? Now that wouldn't work on a PC, would it? That won't work on a PC. But good concept though.
Well, I don't know. It might, because all you got to do is wire something into a tower, ain't you? That cuts off the power unless it's fed.
You can do it, but what I'm thinking, I tell you what you could do. You put a chip in it.
One load from this field has just given me 115,000.
What?
Yeah. And I've only done half the field.
You're cheating.
Granola. The place where I dumped the granola is literally right next to the...
Oh, that's not too bad then. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that. When you take it back and rent it out again as a low-end machine, someone else you want to...
No, you won't rent it out. You'd probably sell it.
Yeah, you'd have to look at all the business side of it and all this lot, and you'd think to yourself, you'd have to. He's right what he's saying, because at some stage, that PC would then get to the stage where it wouldn't be worth upgrading anymore.
Yeah, we do what they do with these certain cars that you can get, where you HP them, you either go back for a newer model after so long, or you buy the one you've got.
Yeah, because if you want a PC nowadays and you haven't got the money outright, there's so many places where you can get it on finance. Do you know what I mean?
And they're quite cheap.
They are, to be honest. Yeah, I'll give you credit. The APR is not bad. They are quite cheap, some of them, if you do it right.
I mean, overclockers do a very, very good one with like a RTX 2080 Ti and an Intel.
Yeah.
I think it only works out to about £54, £60 a month.
That's not too bad, you know. That's not too bad. And obviously, like you say, if you've got a steady income coming in and you don't want to... And the idea of things like that, remember, it's only when you've got people that have got a steady income, and what they don't want to do is outlay that money straight away. That's the only reason a lot of people do that. It's not because they haven't got the money, because think about it, you could also put that £60 away a month, but you wouldn't have it in until about a year or so, or that's what that's all about. I mean, I understand that.
Then you've got the risk of spending it.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I've done that before. I'd either give it to the good lady, because believe you me, she would never give me the money, or
accidentally add it to an Amazon basket buy.
Why are you never going to let me live that one down?
Because you're still trying to convince me it was an accident.
Honestly, on Nancy, on my granddaughter's life.
Ooh.
I know, honestly, it was an accident, because to be honest and truthfully, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, I'm only bearing with it because I've got it. Because I could have sent it back. And that's the God's honest truth. You need to understand me more, you do. We'll talk off.
The thing is, a 2080 Ti is not a lot better than a 1080 Ti. A 1080 Ti is half the price. Or even less. You can pick them up for about 350 now.
But then I'm going to put a spanner in the works. I am going to put a spanner in the works to Dan Rooms, to Empire on that one. Right, look. Mr. T is coming in with a host of 59. Oh my God! Thank you very much for that, Mr. T. How are you, matey?
Coming in with a host of 69.
59. You would say that.
Sorry.
You would only ever see it as that.
Sorry.
I was watching you as well. He was doing Planet Zoo, and then I think he went on Farms after that for a bit. I'm not quite sure. But hello guys, welcome to the stream.
You ready?
Has he been streaming 3 times today then? How you doing, Ian? So Mr. T was streaming 3 times today. Whoa! 3 times today. But yeah, I think like I was saying, Car 989, thank you very, very much.
You said you were going to throw a spanner in the works to Empire.
Yeah, right. I'm going to let all this go and I'll get back to that one. When you look at things like graphics cards like that, just twice, I know you did just 2. I'm just taking the mickey because they gave you 3 shout outs. When you look at things like that, Empire, right? I ask the question whenever I'm buying anything. If I'm going to do something, you always ask yourself the question. The question you'll ask is, why are you doing it? Because when you do anything, there's a reason for it. If you get up, walk to the toilet, I'm going to have a piss. You don't get up, walk to the toilet, and look at the toilet, do you? Okay?
I do sometimes.
I have done that before when I walk in there and go, what am I in here for? And then I piss myself. But let's not get into that.
Sometimes I wake up in the morning and have to wait 5 or so minutes for morning glory to shrink.
Oh yeah, no, to start. you're thinking to start, mate. So 50.
At the end of the day, graphic card will do what you need it to do.
You guys always come in here. I don't get to look around for a lot of things. Skelly, thank you very, very much. Skelly Kate Gaming, Skelly Cat, thank you very much for the follow. I haven't been looking anywhere for anything at the moment, to be honest, Mr. T. New flight. Oh, he's on about. I know what he's on about. He must be on about FSX, the new one, 2020. He's got to be.
Yeah, that all the release trailers have been on pre-rendered video, not
Yeah.
actual in-game footage.
Yeah. No, I've actually. They can't. They will not. They will not allow. Microsoft are being very, very cloak and dagger. They will not allow anybody to show any in-game footage. They won't allow it. I've been watching quite a few. They will not allow it. That's the problem. Apparently, Squirrel showed footage. No, he didn't. It was rendered because it was Squirrel. What's the guy I put the video out for the other day in the chat? I don't know what his name was. Frugal, that's it. They were all invited. They were all invited down to Microsoft. Yeah. They were all invited down to Microsoft, and they were allowed to play the simulation and everything else, but they were not allowed to take any actual footage of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Matt Davis, that's right. Yeah. They were all invited down, but none of them were allowed to do any of that. And they all came out, or should I say, 95% of them came out absolutely blown away on how good this is going to be when it comes out. Everybody has. Honestly, they are all up in arms about this.
Yeah, everybody that went had to sign an NDA as well, that they wouldn't release certain aspects of the game to the general public.
They won't allow it, yeah. Because, I don't know, but to be honest and truthfully, look, guys, Skelly, hello, I did say hello to you. Look, guys, whatever happens, it is not going to change the fact that I crash and I forget landing gear. It ain't going to make no difference to me. I'm going to get it. My PC's too shit. No, I'll tell you what they were saying. I'm going to hold it. I'll tell you what they were saying. He said the footage is his footage. Yeah, but I don't think he was showing the game, though. I don't think he's allowed to.
We'll find out if he gets
yeah.
for it.
He was. I'm sure they were all told they were not allowed to show any footage. They can show the one that Microsoft put out, the video they put out. They can show that, but they cannot show any actual footage. We'll see what happens. We'll see if Squirrel's still streaming this time next week. I don't know. I know that when I watched that, there was a disclaimer on it saying that he wasn't allowed to show any footage of the actual sim. Yes, he has a YouTube vid and said that it's fine to show. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm going to watch it then. I'm going to watch it. Can we join your server? Skelly, I'm going to be no. At the moment, no, because we haven't even discussed opening it up or anything.
That's what you said.
You know you.
I know me very well, yes.
We're trying to do this.
You do.
We're going to try and we're going to have a conversation. We're going to try and do this one differently, Skelly. So don't think that I'm being rude in any way, because we want to try and do it so that if we do open it up, that everybody's got their own farm. That's what we're going to try and do. But I want to discuss it with the guys first, because I think that would be a good idea. Yeah, but I don't want you to think I'm being a the ICK. But yeah, I want to do it this time round so that everybody has their own farm. That means if they want to go on, they're going to look after their own farm, do their work, and with having your own farm, you can then limit what people do. If you want to ask for help, you'll get help, things like that. I think that might be better. And then, like, as the farms progress and you've got large fields, that's probably going to be the best time when you'll see, like, Farmer Ketz will go over to Farmer Devex and help him. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, like tipping over all of his tractors.
Yeah. That's what I'd like to do this time around, if you think. So we'll have a conversation about that, guys, because I think that might be a better idea.
Are you getting this new flight sim game then?
I'm definitely going to get it, yeah. Definitely.
I think I'm going to look into it, because from what I've heard, they're putting a lot of effort into VR for it.
Yeah. I want to eventually in the year 30, probably 2035, I want to start going on to PMDGs and learning it a bit. I always said that if I was either going to stop streaming or do anything, I'd want to learn the flying from a better perspective. No talk of passenger planes. Yeah, there will be. Yeah, there will do. I know
if they're going to implement multiplayer.
Yes, they are. Shared cockpits and everything, yeah. Yeah, they're going to do
SFX
that.
far out the window then.
Yeah, they're definitely going to do that. There's no talk of it at the moment, but they are. You need to watch the link that I put out there because
Don't FSX have a multiplayer built into it though?
FSX
It did,
yeah.
but they shut that down.
I was going to say, I'm sure I was watching some like troll YouTube videos of FSX.
Yeah, I think they had a problem with the or a disagreement with the people that was running the server.
I did it. I did the shared cockpit. I did the shared cockpit with Wardo one time, and I streamed it.
Yeah, that's local hosted though, isn't it?
Yeah. But the one thing about it is that I'm more concerned about, guys, is it's all right saying all this, but we need to get ourselves without using VATSIM and things like that, you need a very stable, like FS Cloud. You need something stable like that, or it might come with its own program in it that does it. FSX Steam still has multiplayer. Yeah, I thought it did. And then if you, yeah, it has. I'm sure it has. And if you think about it, FS Cloud, we need something a lot stronger than FS Cloud to run without. And you'd have thought that Microsoft would have looked into that.
Have they released the recommended specs for it yet?
No, I haven't seen anything like that at all. They're being very cloak and dagger about it, to be honest. And I think it's because people have been signing up to the website and leaving messages, and they've had to put something out. Because I don't know what made them. What do you think would have made them invite some of the top flight sim streamers into their offices to
free publicity?
Yeah,
because if they put loads of cloak and dagger about it, then all of a sudden a few streamers say, "Oh, we're allowed in," everyone's going to watch them. It'll be a their benefit, our benefit sort of thing.
Cloak and dagger.
It's not going to be that much to run it.
Well, do you know what? I'm not even that hot on it. I'm not that up on it at the end of the day, because I only once a week for me. So I don't really know. I'm not like the community that's going to know more about it. What's it called? Your Chewies. You don't see things. What's his name again? Guys I used to watch. There's a guy called Bish that I watch every now and then. Matt Davis. He's another one. Yeah. There's quite a few of them out there, but I've not heard Matt Davis speaking about it either, to be honest.
I think the only spec for that game that's going to really matter is maybe RAM and definitely processor. Graphic card, I don't think.
It was Dovetail, but the lease is up. It's gone. We all know it was Dovetail. They actually ran it into the ground. They didn't do anything with it. They just wanted the what was somebody saying? They just wanted the platform so that they could do their own flight sim. That's all they wanted it for. I recall.
Yeah. You don't need that much of a good internet connection.
No, hold on. I tell you what I heard, Hero. I heard that you don't need ray tracing on it because they're developing their own software that works just as good as ray tracing.
There's a big skit around that as well, because a modder has found that the 1080 Ti actually has the same ray tracing cores inside it as the 2080 Ti. So does the 1080. The 1080 has ray tracing cores in it, but they're disabled.
Yeah, but what I heard was that you don't need to use ray tracing because they've got a separate...
Ray tracing's overrated anyway.
Well, they've got a separate company that has been looking at the way the software runs. I don't know if Squirrel said that, but that's what they were saying.
Ray tracing is just a pointless gimmick.
Well, that's what they do, though, Mr. T. That's what they do. Look, I tell you what, I found out one thing, and I'm not gonna have a go at Dovetail because some of their stuff I have liked. But if you look at what they've done, which I think is a little bit of a slap in the face, they brought out this fishing game, didn't they? I used to stream it a lot. Now they've gone and ditched that and brought out a totally different one called something like Dovetail Fishing Championship or something. And I thought, why did they not just upgrade the one they've got? I don't get it. Right, somehow that one. He stopped. Why have you stopped?
Well, if you're going to get an Empire, I'd definitely recommend a graphic card upgrade.
Right, about your graphics card upgrade. Do it because you need to do it for you, not because you're trying to keep up with everybody else. That's what I was trying to say. Because you don't need to get a 20 series graphics card. That's what I'm saying. You don't.
You know what, honestly, a 980 Ti or a What is it? You've got 50?
I've got the 1060.
1060 will play any game you chuck at it.
Look, it's 6 gigabytes. It's 6 gig that I don't need anymore.
I had a 1080 Ti and got rid of it because it was so pointless having that much power on a PC.
Dovetail only care about. They are. They're doing it. Look, I get what you're saying, Mr. T, because I understand that as well, and I do. And the thing about it is, I was streaming that fishing game for a while and absolutely loved it. I really did like it. And then, no, actually, I won a few. Stop it, you. But what I didn't like was the fact that rather than look at their games and expand, give a little bit more DLC, they go and bring a new one out. That's what I don't get. I feel sad for my 1080 Ti.
The 1080 Ti is good, but you've got 8 gigs of VRAM. No, sorry, 12 gigs of VRAM. You're never going to even use close to that in any of the games that are out.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. And
it's fast, but the 1080 Ti, the 1080 overclocked is the same.
Do you know me? Until they start bringing games out that are going to be using anything in the region to 5 and 6 gigabyte, that's the only time I would need to even touch my graphics card.
It's just the way Nvidia do it. I don't understand it. The 980 Ti overclocked is the same speed as the 1070 Ti overclocked is the same speed as the 1080.
Yeah.
A 1080 Ti overclocked is, well, even standard is better than a 2080 Ti.
But hold on though. So I hear what you're saying, but then I'll always put a spanner in the works in every conversation. It's about what you get with the card when you've got people that want ray tracing, that want all the other bits that you get with it that you wouldn't get with the lower level graphics card.
The only extra things that come with the 2080 Ti is ray tracing, which to be honest with you is just a gimmick. It's not that good, and it has a separate inbuilt encoder for OBS.
But you see what I mean, though? So what I'm saying to you is some people might want it just for that separate encoder. Do you understand where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Rather than looking at the power of it, it's what it gives them the ability to do. And that's what I kind of think. When I look at it, I would turn around and say the only reason I wanted a 6 gig graphics card was because I was struggling on a 3. That was all. But then when you look at Empire now, who wants to get one, my personal opinion to Empire would be, Empire, just look what money you've got and go out there and get some either a 4 or a 5 gig and I know you can future-proof something, which is what I've done. You can future-proof it by going, if I get a 20 series now, I won't have to look at it in a couple of years or something down the line. But whatever you do, guys, whatever you do, you're still going to be behind the day you've bought it.
Yeah, but what he also needs to bear in mind is if he goes anything higher than a 1060, 1070, he's going to have to start looking at a new processor because he'll start bottlenecking.
Oh, is that what... Hold on. But with a...
Because he's got a 4770, I think.
Well, you're a streamer, though, and if you're looking for your stream to look good, then you're going to be looking for better quality stuff. But then, in a way...
He means Shalong 50.
Shalong... What? Oh, God.
Shalong. Shalong the dog.
I'm looking at it.
On the stream, I don't think that's going to be very appropriate for long.
Well, he needs it to look good.
Put a Darth Vader cape on it.
Yeah. Get some eyes on it. Now, I always thought that Mr. T would act civil in my room. I'm going to get him back on that one. I'm going to go in and say, hello, Shalong. Right, so I can run a 1080 if I overclock it to 4 gig, but 1080... Look, just go out and get yourself a 1080 and leave it at that.
If you try to run a 1080...
Using the word is... it's very PG. Yeah, go on.
No, I thought you said if he tries to run a 1080 Ti. He could probably run a 1080, but at 4 gigahertz, you need to make sure that your RAM can keep up.
What RAM?
Because whatever you overclock your CPU to, your RAM is going to go as well. They go part and parcel.
He's running what you call it, DDR4 though, isn't he?
No, I think it's DDR3.
Empire, are you running DDR4?
can't remember what processor he's got. I'm sure it was a 4770.
I know he's going to have to worry about his processor. I know that for definite. He's running DDR3.
Yeah,
No, don't do it. Don't
forget the 1080 Ti. The 1080 is GDDR6 or GDDR5.
You would need to change your RAM, so that means you'd have to change your board. So don't do it. You'd be wasting your money. Just go out and do what I do. Either get a 1060 or something.
On Facebook, you can get a 980 Ti for quite cheap, and that's well on par with the 1060.
Oh, this when you've gone, I take it. Don't put yourself out too much, Empire. Don't do it, mate. Don't do it, sir. There's no need. You know what I'm like when it comes to spending money. Don't do it.
PCs are expensive. They always have been, always will be.
I can't believe how expensive they've got at the moment for what you're after.
Yep.
Which is one of the reasons why I always say, do custom builds, guys. Do a custom build.
This new one's going to be my last one for a while.
Do custom builds.
I actually got my first pre-built.
Since I got my one, I don't think I'm planning anything for at least another 5 years.
Yours will be future-proofed anyway, to be honest, though, because if you think about what you can upgrade in that, because you've got a decent board and it'll be fine. I believe it was the 2060 Super or something that is cheaper and slightly stronger than the 1080 Ti.
No. The 2060 is on par with the 1660.
I'll say this before we go on. There's one thing about Ketz. He knows his graphics cards because he's probably been to every graphics card in the whole frigging company.
The 2060, it was even given a bad review because on spec, the 1060 actually beat the 2060. It might be on about the 1660, but even that isn't close to a 1080 Ti.
Oh, look, R50's got this. Go on! Yeah, I mean, I hear all this, right.
But what you've also got to bear in mind, Empire, is if you're getting a new graphic card, you've got 144 Hz mono. You've got to make sure your PC can keep up with that refresh rate, or else you're going to get some really bad tearing. I think having a second streaming PC is a good idea.
Yeah, I like that. To be honest, I'm happy I went this way rather than, just get a strong PC and do it all on one. I've got to be honest.
I think I'm going to save up to get a second PC for streaming.
You talk to me. Talk to me. 1 second.
Oh, I was, but
no, Janet's talking to me. Say again. I can't hear you. You have to make sure you do then, because if I get out,
depends what you're waiting for here.
And then I'll bet you I'm ready for 8 so I can get straight down. Okay. See you later. You going now? Okay. Alright. I make it just gone 8:30. Leave the door open. Okay. Oh, okay, I've got food. Okay.
You don't need a lot of power for a streaming PC, do you?
No. Well, think about it. What? Just think about what the streaming PC is doing. It depends how you want to set it up, because when I listen to other streamers, they use the sound from the gaming rig, where I don't. There is nothing. The only thing that PC is doing is playing the game. Everything I've got goes through the streaming PC. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Everything. And even
just look on Facebook for a cheap one then.
Even the mixer I've got just converts all the sound from both PCs into the streaming PC, and I can do it from your headset to whatever. Although I did like it when I had the headset with the microphone on it, because I can channel the sound back into the headset that way.
Yeah.
Where at the moment I can only hear the game. I can hear you guys in my headset, but I've had to channel it through OBS, through Discord. Do you get what I mean now?
Yeah.
So But mine
PC is not necessary, but when I'm VR in it takes a lot of power.
Nothing's. The thing is, Hero, nothing's super necessary, and it's not. It's. I think it's preference and what you like. I don't, because I'm used to this. If you understand, then I kind of think this is good for me. If I'd have only had one PC with 3 monitors or whatever, then great. I'd have thought that was good for me. But I think sometimes when you have a crash or anything goes wrong, I normally can stay online and do something else, or do this or do that or do this. It's like having a backup. Yeah. And even when you go into Twitch specs, Twitch recommend a dual PC streaming system. They've always recommended that. Always.
Yeah.
Well, I get what you mean, but just think if your PC went down now. Just imagine you have a game crash. You lose everything. You have to restart the whole lot. Fortunate for me, I can either restart the gaming PC or I can flick something else. It's that I like. That's what I like. For some reason, right, I've got a helper in this harvester, and it cannot work out to turn round on this end. Oh, for God's sake, I know I said it wrong. Honestly, it just cannot do it.
No idea.
Look, if you look where it stopped here, it can't make that turn. It says the helper is blocked or something. Which is weird.
Things I'm quite fortunate, because if something happens to my PC, I send Zoomstorm an email, they'll send me a replacement next day, and I have to send my one.
Oh, that's good. If you've got that cover, that's great. And that's what I was saying about the company that I'm going to set up.
That's for 4 years though as well. 4 years repair warranty.
Oh, guess what I did as well when I bought that wheel? $9.99 paying it. So the wheels cost me £209, right? That's gear stick, shifter, pedals, yeah. And then for $9.99 you get a 4-year parts and labour warranty thing with it as well. So I paid for that as well.
Bonus.
Can't grumble at that.
Nothing really, is it?
No. No, I'm not folding it.
I've got to upgrade my steering wheel at some point.
I don't know which one you've got, by the way, Deb.
Mine's just the Logitech Momo.
Oh, the wheel's a wheel, though, but yeah.
I was thinking of that farm simulator steering wheel they come out with, with all the extra little panel.
Yeah, that's what I've got. I've got the Cytec. I've just got the panel. That's all I've got. But then you can actually get the Cytec complete, can't you? Where you get the wheel as well.
Yeah.
I don't think the wheel's very good though, is it?
No, it's not. But think about it; it will still do again everything you want it to do. And if you look at, well, it depends what you want to spend. Because I think in total that works out about 150 quid or 170 quid. I think, I'm not sure. Oh my God, Mr. Greendaz coming in with an amazing host as well. Whoa! Greendaz has just hit the 50 Plus Gamers channel with a host of 33. Greendaz, you ready? Whoa.
I had to reread what I
I've just seen that as well. What was all that about?
Oh my God, he hasn't got a toilet.
How are you doing, Greendaz? I'm just gonna have a chat with one of my moderators. What the hell's that supposed to mean, Empire? Shifter. Oh God, he's worse in the chat than he is in the bloody stream. God damn.
Oh.
Empire.
Oh, but you're picking on me again.
I pick on you all the time anyway. You're just...
Yeah, true.
You got a conscience there then, Cats?
Slightly, yeah. It's starting to talk to me. My conscience seems to be in.
He hasn't got a conscience.
I do.
He has not got a conscience
very
at all. So this wheel of mine is going to turn up on Friday. So it means Sunday I'm going to try and sort the wheel out. What do you think the best option would be? Because don't forget, when I tried to download that Logitech profiler, it wouldn't detect anything.
It should automatically detect it when you plug it in if you got the software already installed.
I downloaded the software, I had the G27, it didn't detect it. I don't know what I'm going to do on that one, but I'm not worried about it because I've still got the other software that it'll pick it up on anyway. Yeah, if it works okay, I'm more than happy anyway.
What's that? You want me to come down and help you install it?
No, I didn't say that at all because I've got. It actually says plug and play, so piss off.
Yes, but it doesn't say 50 proof, does it?
No, it don't.
You'll be the first person to plug a brand new steering wheel in and make it catch fire.
No, let it run across my desktop.
Oh my god. That was the funniest noise I've ever heard.
Because I didn't realise it was all plugged in and I turned it on, it just went...
It honestly sounded like he was headbutting the desk.
Oh dear.
What's this World of Tanks care package you sent me?
I haven't sent it to you.
It says here, community gift chest.
What's happened?
Gamers who started World of Tanks.
I haven't installed World of Tanks.
It says it on my
hold on, I installed World of Warships today because I was thinking of having to go on that again. Now I don't know if it's linked it to my old accounts, and then because you're in them, it's probably just gone, we'll do this and do that, because you can now link your Twitch account to it, can't you?
Oh,
you get what I mean now?
Yeah.
So because I just thought, I was thinking we haven't played them for a while, so I reinstalled it today.
I've never played it.
Yeah?
Nope.
Oh, I love World of Warships. Absolutely love it. Really is.
You'll have to reinstall that then.
Yeah. I'm looking at doing that at some stage again, so...
Okay, I'll reinstall it.
It's a Twitch Prime thing. There we go. Green Dad's answered that for you.
Ah.
I don't know if we get this, Green Daz. Do you guys get loot for staying in the chat and things like that?
Get loosed?
Loot. On the chat. You know in the chat box?
Yeah. Yes, community gift chest.
That's
you can
right.
give stuff to the streamers.
Okay, that's alright. I just thought so. Warships, tanks and warplanes. Oh, it's a Twitch thing then, okay.
Warplanes is VR.
Oh, I don't. You know, I didn't like that too much, to be honest. I wasn't too hot on that one.
You need to come down and try this VR anyway.
I'm going to make time and get down to you anyway at some stage, but yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't know about you, I'm making me feel sick.
I'll put a game where you can sit down.
Well,
but it might make you jump.
No, you can play VR in a chair anyway, can't you? You can sit in a chair and do VR.
Yes.
So I'll probably end up doing that. I'll bring my slippers, you're okay. I'll bring my own slippers and my pipe.
I just love how terrifying it is. I tricked my eldest into going on Doom VR. Told him it was like a really lax.
Steve UK, how are you, sir? Oh, is that what it is? So I was watching Bert Black do it today. I was watching him for a bit when I got it this morning. He was playing World of Warships. That's where that's come from then. Okay, bear with me 1 second.
Did you have a look at that Blair Witch game?
I did, yes, and it looks quite good to be honest. Yeah, I did look
really atmospheric.
Yeah, I've downloaded it, but I'm not
really creepy. I think you'd like it if you like horrors. It's really creepy.
Right,
It's
now the good
almost
ladies
based on the film.
Oh, go on. But now the good lady's gone, the dogs have all come in here. What did you think of my landing? Oh, he's talking to what you got right. Okay. I didn't see it, Green Daz.
As long as it doesn't land on its roof, it's an improvement on 50s.
Hey, I won. Hey, first of all, I'll have you know, I won Friday's challenge.
I seen.
Thank you. It was a fluke, but I won. I don't care how I won, but I won it.
That's right.
That's what matters.
Yeah, but did you not see the the real Flybees recreation of 50 landing on in the sim pilot road.
Yeah, I seen it as well, and actually mine was better. Mac boy, how are you? Might as well turn around then on that one, to be honest.
When are you back up and running then, Empire?
He doesn't know himself. I'll watch his VOD, Steve. I'm going to watch his VOD.
Field 8's nearly done.
Yeah, but you don't always... Well, to be honest and truthfully, you're probably right there, Empire. You'd always beat me. I was happy
You
with
say
it.
you bought Field 8 Kets?
Yep.
I'm going to watch that VOD back later on. I'll watch that VOD back later on, Green Daz, and I'll comment as well.
I bought it because it's big, and there was a canola already on it, ready to harvest.
I'll comment.
So I just leased the harvester, header, trailer, tractor.
I will try to be honest.
But it's a good money maker.
Right, do you know this field has taken me forever?
Yeah, back.
It's taken me forever to do this field. Do you know what, Green Daz? I have not seen you fly for such a long time. I honestly, for a long time, because I couldn't even, when I used to watch you fly those planes, I couldn't even fly. Well, and people will say, I know you can't fly now, 50, but I thought I'd get it there before you do. But honestly, I haven't seen you fly for such a long time. I know you've been doing a lot of Elite Dangerous, but I haven't seen you fly commercial for a long while, matey. Well, look at that. See all the mechanics. I'm going to buy this field if I get a chance, because of the yield it will give you. Ah, the helper's got a problem. I've got X-Plane 11 now, so I'm using that. Oh, brilliant. What's happened to my harvester? Do you ever know him to go backwards? You see, I've got X-Plane 11, you know, Green Daz, and honestly I must have fired it up about 4 or 5 times. And I need to... I don't know. I like what we do, and I question myself all the time.
That's probably 3 or 4 times more than I fired up my X-Plane 11.
Oh, have you got it as well?
Yes.
Oh dear God. Well, right, so we need to... What is going off with my harvester? What is he doing? Oh, I tell you what he's doing. He's tidying up for me. No, look. Oh, hang on. Hold on. Right, watch this. I'll tell you what. What's that about? Do I? Not me personally, but I've got a birthday going out in 2 days. Steve X camera is a free download. Just Google it. See, this is where everybody in chat starts thinking, whose birthday is going to go next? Whose birthday is it? Whose birthday is going to go off in 2 days?
We all know.
I'll tell you what I've done, and I'm going to be honest about this, guys. I'll tell you what I have done. I have not called out some birthdays because they are not in the stream anymore. I know it was a follower's birthday alert in that lot, and I have been a little bit... Oh no, that's fine, sir. That's absolutely brilliant. Is it? I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it true? How do you pronounce his name? Truzzido. It was pronouncing your name that I was going to have a problem with. But yeah, more than welcome to Waters, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I like Farming Sim when I can play it right. Oh, the Sisu. The Sea-Doo. Okay. The Sea-Doo? How are you? You see, he keeps getting stuck here, look. Go back in there. You ready? Thank you very, very much for that follow as well, sir. Right, let's get this thing to right. He just can't do this.
Yeah, I've noticed helpers only like fields if they're square. Like
yeah, they've got to be square. It just can't manage this. He just can't do it. He cannot do it.
Which is bad considering this is a default map.
Yeah. Oh, that's, yeah, to be honest. It should be able
like
to...
we've modded any.
You ready? Steve UK, thank you very, very much for that follow as well, sir.
Beers are flowing. I've got Miss Primrose in the harvester with me.
Oh, brilliant. You just be careful you handle her well and don't chuck her in the back.
She's actually laid in a basket next to me.
Oh, that's nice. You ready?
She's saying,
Mace
oh God,
Boy,
is that
thank you very, very much for that follow, sir. I've stopped doing effort. Why? Why, Steve? What's made you stop?
Watching how badly we do it.
You know what?
I was going to say, it's Ket's harvesters going in a straight line, Aussie Primrose driving.
Do you know the thing? Do you know the thing about it is, we're hopefully, right, we'll be doing this for a while, and I want to see how far I can get on this farm, not necessarily on my own, but streaming it as I'm doing it now. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you know I'm not brilliant at this, and the idea is I want to see what I can actually achieve. Because even when I used to stream 15 and all the others, I never looked at what I could actually achieve. I just did it for the fact of streaming it.
Yeah.
And I want to see how far I can get this farm and what crops I can get and stuff like that. Right. I'll link here. Let's have a look at this link. Is this your landing though? Green Downs, what you've just put here, is this you? Or is it just oh, it's an X camera, so it's a bit of software, isn't it? Let's have a look what this says. It's a plugin. This plugin for X-Plane 9, 10 and 11 is a replacement camera system that lets you define multiple views, categories and multiple views within those categories. Okay. All right, and it's free. Okay.
Well, that's a game I can let you play actually, 50.
What's that?
X-Plane 11 in VR.
That might be good.
I'll tell you, once you play it, you won't want to play planes again normal.
No, that's a program. Whoa. Okay. It says, this short demo. Right, I'll watch that later. Right, I'll watch that later, Green does, if you don't mind. Good. I will watch that later.
I click that link, it says want to see 50 nude.
Listen, no, it did not. Tell you something. You just have to. All you have to do is log into the stream between the hours of 12 and and it'll have XXX in the stream title. That's how you get to see 50 nude.
I tried it, but my system blocks it.
Well, I can understand why. There are things in there that are too large to be shown. Let's not get smutty, please. Let's just keep it nice and civil. We've got new people, we've got new followers in the chat and everything. Don't want them thinking I'm an idiot.
Is that why when I log into your streams at that time of night, I keep getting this pop-up saying unsupported resolutions?
Mace Boy, that'll be fine. We'll have to do a convoy of some sort very soon. Well, I'll be doing a driving week next week, hopefully.
Awesome.
50 will be doing a driving week, guys. So dust off your steering wheels. Get all the games that have got. Let's have a look. We did discuss this.
Dust off your steering wheel.
Yeah, dust off your steering wheel.
Steering wheel to dust.
That's true.
Anyone have an opinion on the best USB wheel?
The best USB wheel? G29. It'll be
or a Logitech GT.
It'll be the G29. Yeah, they do a GT, don't they?
Yeah, the GT is about £30 as a gear shifter, but it doesn't have the clutch pedal. It's only got like up-down shift.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I've seen that.
But it's got full 360 rotation with force feedback.
Yeah, I started off on one of those wheels, to be honest.
That's the last one I had before it broke.
Yeah, I only have Pharmacy 19 and Horizon 3. Yeah, that should be more than enough for you, the Mace Boy. More than enough.
Sorry, what was the wheel you just mentioned, Ket?
Logitech GT.
GT.
I've had quite a few of them, they've done me really well. But I want a wheel with an actual gear stick.
Yeah, I don't think I can do without one.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you, because I've only got the sort of like the forward back
steering wheel
lip shift on it.
Yeah,
and I'd say
be honest,
acceleration and brake, but no clout.
I would say, well, one of the best wheels that they ever had was the G27. But to be fair, you got the 29. They do a G25 as well. It's an old wheel, but that's not too bad either. The G25.
There's only a few things difference between the G25 to the G29 though.
There's not a great deal of difference. You can get an add-on. Yeah, you can. Yeah, the gear shifters you can get as an add-on. Yeah, definitely. You can buy. I think they're about 100. I think it's about 150 without the gear shifter.
Yeah. You can pick up the gear shifter from CEX for about £40 though.
That's true.
Don't know if that's a good price. I've never bought one.
I have a funny feeling. I'm just thinking. I have a funny feeling I've got a gear shifter somewhere for a G27. A spare one.
But on the wheel you've got at the minute have a gear shift.
Yeah. But what I think, I'm sure I've got a spare one. Because I bought a G27 for £35 spares or repairs. And it came, I'm sure it came with the gear shifter, and I didn't expect the gear shifter with it. I'm going to have a look under that hovel under my stairs. Right, I've got to just go and sort the dogs out, because I think one wants to go out. Bear with me, guys.
Roger, roger. Great demand at central grain elevator. What's that for? Oh, it would be, wouldn't it?
What's that?
Soybean. Great demand for soybean. It's £2,000 a ton.
Really?
Yep. If you've got any stored.
Oh, I've not got no stored, but I've got some in me field that needs ready for harvesting.
I get harvesting it then. Oh, tell you what, this canola on this field is a right money maker. I've still got about a quarter of the field left to do, and I'm up to 253,000.
Oh, I know.
I've still got to reseed it yet, though.
I can't believe what I've had to do.
Oh, he's back now. We're going to have to stop talking about him, Dev.
Yeah, right.
I done loudspeaker anyway, so I could hear everything you were saying.
No, he didn't.
I've had to put telly on and everything in the back room for the dogs, and they've just gone and sat on the sofa. Honestly. Keep hanging around my feet, you know. Things like that. Right, so I think that vehicle's full now, to be honest. Yeah, I need to take that back. Okay. I mean, it's like what we're on about, the steering wheels and things like that. I've only ever had two since I've been streaming, and they've been quite reasonable.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I think it's only with me being around a lot of you guys and things like that that I know of, you know, 29s and the other wheels and all that kind of stuff. Because I'd have been quite happy sticking with it. The only thing about this wheel that I'm using now is I've just had it a while. I think you'll get it working a lot better than I've had it, you know. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's still good. I've got to be honest, it's still good. The cable's a little frayed on one of them, and it came to me with this like duct tape on it anyway. But I'll just box it up for you. You can do what you like with it, obviously.
Thank you very much.
No,
Let us know how much it is to post it.
I'm not. I'm going to bring it, hopefully.
Oh.
Yeah, the idea is
I'm going to bring that wheel.
Yeah, I want to bring it to you because I haven't seen Primrose, have I? She can now open her eyes. She'll know who I am now. When I walk in, she'll go, "I got 50% caca." That's what I wanted to say.
It says you're coming this week.
No,
it won't be this week.
It won't be for a while yet. How?
It'll be for a while.
I've got to get time off. Don't worry. You ain't got to get the house looking nice or anything, you know.
Just don't worry.
I'm horrible, aren't I?
You should have seen the panic in her face because we're decorating at the minute.
No, look, listen. You know me anyway. You know what I'm like, yes.
I'm not happy with her anyway, 50. You need to have a word with her.
Do you honestly think I'm going to be bothered about the fact that she's decorated?
No, but you need to be telling her off. Because she's painted the walls green, and I allowed her to paint the walls green, thinking, well, it's going to be directly behind my desk, so technically a free green.
Green screen, yeah.
It's not the right bloody green.
It doesn't matter as long as it's a colour green. You can go into your colour options and change it.
No, because on my camera it just looks white.
No, because in OBS you can actually pull up the colour grid and change it to whatever shade of green you like.
I know on the old OBS studios there used to be like a pipette thing that you could pick out and then click it on your camera. It matched to that colour, but I can't find it in OBS.
Oh, because what you can do, I don't know about Streamlabs, but on OBS what you do is you can actually just put the filter for the green screen, and where it shows the colour green, if you double click it, it brings up a whole chart of all the different colours. I'm sure it does.
I'll have a look more into
have a look at it, because I know you can change the shade of green. Even if you have a shade of red, you can change it. Because I think you can use red, green, or is it red, green, or blue?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure you can. If
In all fairness, the green screen fabric from Boys is only about £7.
Well, to be honest, I got a sheet off eBay. That's what I did, and then just cut it to size, because it came at about, I think it was about 6 meters by 6 meters. It was.
Yeah, but every time I mention it, the wife sort of goes into hysteria because the thought of me copying you and drilling holes into the wall is scary. Ceiling, sorry.
No. Tell her you don't drill a wall. You just get the hooks that screw straight into the ceiling.
50 says you don't drill into the ceiling. You get these really big hooks and drill it into the. That rips off half the wallpaper when you take them off.
Hey, mine's done quite nice.
If I could tell you what finger gesture she's doing right now, 50, you'd need to put the 18 up.
I'll give you one thing about Janet, right? She is so placid with me. Placid, not plastered. Placid.
50 just used the word placid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If I want to do something...
Do you know what else the word placid is used to refer to?
Look, listen, I'm not going to even go this.
You know, Dev.
What's that?
What the word placid is used to refer to.
Yes.
Anyway, so... You see what I have to put up with? The green screen is actually...
Well, from what you just said, you don't put it
up. Yeah, thank you. It can be any colour, that's what I'm trying to get at. But, yeah, and she didn't moan at me originally, because when I first started streaming, I told her to go out and buy a green sheet, which she did. It was me, my son, and Janet, while she was helping us put it up, and it just didn't look right. So then I said to her, I need to get a proper green screen. So I went on eBay, I got the green screen sheet in, and I watched a YouTube video that this guy put out of how he'd done his, and I went, oh, that's a good idea. So I went and got some, copper piping.
Yep.
And what he did, he rolled the ends around the copper piping, got his partner to stitch them on, which I got Janet to do, yeah. And he did exactly the same thing. He just got these hooks screwed in the wall, and I've got what's called retractable, retractable clip things that hold wires together. Retractable ties. So I roll it up and just put one of them on it. That's it. Roll it up, roll it down. And Janet was more than happy with that, to be honest, because she says, this room here that I'm in, it's mine. I can do what I like in there. Hello, Josh. How are you? And that's what I've done. And even when I went upstairs to one of the kids' bedrooms for a while, I did the same thing up there. But I nearly took the ceiling down. I did the same thing up there. It was fine.
Yeah, I've got to be very careful. I'm on my maximum allowed drill holes in the ceiling.
No, I'll tell you what you can do. You can get... you can buy those green screens that you kind of put in you put them in a circle, don't they? And when you put
there's one on I found on Facebook that comes with 2 telescopic stands.
Yeah, that's it.
For £20.
Yeah, that'll be fine. The only problem is you have to have it quite close behind you.
Yeah.
Or you have to have your zoom on your camera right in. That's the difference. Where mine, I don't have to have it all that far, you see. Will I be able to join you on Xbox in driving week? Depends if we play a cross-platform game, like what's that one? Rocket League.
Yeah.
If we play Rocket League, then yes, you will be able to join us. Not a problem at all, matey.
Forza Horizon 4 is cross-platform as well.
Can you play the song for you? Of course I can, sir. You ready? Not a problem, Josh.
Which song, though?
He doesn't have to ask. I know what song he wants to hear. Don't you worry.
Are you ready, or if I had a hammer?
Well, I'll give him the 50+ song first. Then what I'll do is, if I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer in the daytime.
Can you
I'd hammer in the evening. I'd hammer for Matt Boy and his friends all over this Twitch. There you go.
I think it's mute it for copyright. I'm surprised they don't mute it for ear damage.
Yeah.
Listen, I have the voice of an angel, right? So how the hell could they mute it for ear damage? You can get the green screen from Elgato. Why? It's going to cost you more. Why would you do that?
True.
Why would Empire? Why would you do that? It would cost you more. Honestly, all you need is to go.
You stop concentrating on green screens, Empire, and get your PC up and running.
I know. If you go to eBay, okay, or Amazon, and just put green screen sheeting, you can buy a lot cheaper, guys. Or just get some green paint and paint the back wall. Dead simple. All this money on telescopic sights and stuff like that. What the hell? I don't know what's up with people, I don't. I don't know what's up with people. Back in the olden days, Dev, what was it? You build it yourself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They were saying that about how the world is at the moment. We don't repair things anymore, do we? We just chuck them out. If something's not working right, we don't even try to repair the majority of things. We just literally chuck them out. So we just, honestly, I just don't know what's happening with the world. Me personally, I try to repair everything. I've been trying to repair my missus for years.
Not good luck with that.
That's what I mean. I gave up.
So what you were saying about chucking things out, not repairing stuff when it goes, I think it's because it's too much effort these days for some people, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Same, it is. Yeah. I kind of find there's a lot of things that we don't do, not through not being able to do it, just can't be bothered. That's a lot of things that I'm seeing. Wow, but how have I missed that? This field has taken me nearly 2 streams, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. It's amazing, isn't it? I like hard work, I do.
Me and Dev would have done it in one.
You probably would have done. That's what she said.
Well, I'm on my third contract now.
Oh, here we go now. Look, see, now you're trying to dig in.
Telling Dev.
Okay, it's alright, Dev. Well, you don't talk anyway, Dev, so I don't want to hear you.
So I thought I was muted then.
Oh,
Ooh,
I'd never.
say.
Your name's not Kets. I'd never mute you, no matter what you said.
I know you went from not talking much to being very insulting.
It's just not on, is
I'm
it?
liking this new Dev.
I know, I'm liking it as well.
There you go.
Tell you, coming out of his shell, innit? It's coming out.
Yeah,
It's coming out.
No,
He's going to call himself Davina. Before long, he'll be calling himself Davina when he comes out.
you want to be careful, 50. He seems to be getting too settled.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. I should have let. Well, I can't let the helper do it because he can't even do this. Looking good, Billy Ray. I'll tidy up. We're going to have to do a whole day of farming, you know.
Yep.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a whole day of farming. Because I keep thinking, look, I know I come on and that lot, and I probably want to go for about 10 tonight, and it's just not enough for me because Sunday, well, okay, I'll say why it's not enough for me at the moment, because for the last 2 Sundays, the good lady has had something planned, so I've not been able to go, we'll start at 3. Oh. Listen. I'm not even going to.
In that moment, did you get Miss 50 to sing "Hammer in the Morning"?
I'm not even going to comment on that one. I'm not. I'm not.
You hear? There's no denial, though, Dev.
Look, I'm not even going to comment on that one. No, I'm not. Wish I could be. No, I'm not.
50 was showing Miss 50's hammer.
I know what Kaylee will be thinking. You'll be wanting
She's not shocked. That's stuff what Empire said earlier about me and 50 swapping face. I said if we did that, I'd never be able to keep you off me.
That's it.
My body with 50's face. Ooh. Eye candy.
Oh, God. Right, I'm going to tidy up a bit because I want to make sure that I finish this field. Well, let's go here then if it's not going to the other end.
Cleaning off my harvester.
Well,
Do you know how much that field just got me? 50.
100k.
282,000.
Wow. I've got to do a few more jobs yet. I want my own fields to make that money. I don't want to be doing it for somebody else and anything else like that. I've got to get.
This is my own field.
Is it your own? What number is it?
Field 8.
You bought field 8?
It already had canola on it, so I bought field 8 and then leased the vehicles I needed to harvest it.
Dev, how did we let
Yes.
him get the largest field on the map?
The same way we allowed you to get fields 26, 25 and 24 and then left 19 for it.
Yeah, but the point being is that's because they were quite close. That is a farm. Where's your farm? Where is your farm?
I don't technically have one. I've just got a bit of
You see?
like a car park next to it.
He's a pirate. That's what he is. He's a pirate.
I have a machine gun mounted torrent, so
Turret.
if you turrets. So if you come close, be warned.
Okay. We went to see Dev's farm, and I'm telling you, I don't know what that's all about.
Why was he done?
Well, I just didn't know. He's got everything, hasn't he? House.
What field it is? Field 6.
Yeah, field 6. What I'm thinking of doing is doing this field I'm doing at the moment is 13. It's the other side of mine, just trying to create it all in one field, maybe. Buy it and then.
Are you buying 12?
Field. Okay.
You're buying 12 and then ploughing it through, you say?
No, I'm doing 13 at the moment. But
No, you're on 12, Dev.
Oh, sorry, 12, yeah.
You wanted to
My God, this is Farm Sim 17 all over again.
No, he
Yeah,
wanted to part one of his fields though, didn't he? You remember what he was saying?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
manage?
I've actually not touched that one yet. I've got the 3 crops growing on that one, which is field 6, I think.
Where am I going?
Okay.
So where are you going, Kets?
I don't know. I was looking at your icon on the map thinking, why aren't I moving?
I'm annoyed that I can't get a helper to do this field because of the angle it's at.
Do you need me to come out?
No.
I need to spend the money.
Wow.
No.
How rude.
No. That's fine. I can do it. 50 can manage. I'm kind of enjoying
You've
this.
been having fun with the terrain.
What?
Yep.
Damn. There's some bumps in this one.
Right, then if I click that now, what will he do? Right, let's take him back out. Right. I think what it is with a helper, if you don't set him on the correct path, he won't follow it. And like what you were saying, Dev, if it's default, he should do, shouldn't he?
Yep.
Thing is, he's got set lines that he's programmed to follow. If you don't start on that line, or if you start in the middle, it confuses it where it needs to start.
Well, I tell you what, it shouldn't.
That's why a lot of people have the GPS mod, so that it shows the line where he would be starting.
Yeah, well, we're not having that in this.
Or, you could just do it yourself instead of using a helper.
Yes, but I'll get, to be honest, well, I think all this will go in there now. Stop it. Stop it.
Will it all fit?
You see, I kind of like using the helper because I can just sit here.
Oh my god.
And watch Dev, who's got a massive field there at the moment. You know what I would have done if I was you, Dev?
What's that?
Got a bigger harvester.
No, because I'm actually using my own one.
Oh, okay, saving money. Hang on, I've
Yep.
got Kets on my field.
I thought it wasn't any point hiring the equipment or borrowing the equipment if I already had the harvester and tractor.
So
Have you
close
seen
I can
this?
sniff the power.
Have you seen this? Oh God! Get out of my pub! Get off my field!
It's bad when you've got one farmer piggybacking the other.
Ride him like a horsey.
You ready? Gaming Kev, thank you very, very much for the follows.
Anyway, I've got to reseed my field.
Yeah, get off my field, you.
Get off my land.
You're not welcome. You're not welcome, sir.
You stay away from my field and my farm.
Text me all the time just to get this thing set. There we go. Not a problem, Steve. Thank you very much for the follow, sir, and thank you for coming into the channel, mate. Much appreciated. Gaming Kev, how are you? Okay. Right, camera's going off for a bit. I'm going to come off this at about 10, guys.
Roger, Roger.
Yeah, only because I've got to sort these dogs
no
out and everything, that's why. Now she's not here to look after them and that lot, yeah? And what I'm going to, hopefully, I'm going to make sure I've got nothing planned for next Sunday. So we can stay on it a bit longer, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Might be different for me, though. Because I'm going to have to ask for Ket's help if I need to sort this wheel out, and I hate asking for anything off him.
Well, you ain't gonna get it.
Right, you know you'll help me if I need it.
Oh, I will, will I?
You can't help yourself. Hey, you get it? You know you'll help me if I need it. You can't help yourself. You see what I did there? Do you see what I did there? No, but did you see what I did with that joke there then? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Right. I do find this really, really relaxing when I do this farming. Honestly, I really do.
I found a strange game relaxing recently.
Come on, what's that?
Tetris.
I've got it. Have you got it on Steam?
Mine in VR.
No, but it's the same. Oh, okay. Is it not the same one then?
No.
Oh, because I wanted to challenge you, that was all.
You would fail.
Not 50. So Monday,
I'm the
guys,
master of the block.
so that you're aware, Monday, we are back on Deprived. We're back on Deprived on Monday. It might be a late start because I think I have to work till 7.
The forest. 50 wants to play the forest.
Do you want to do one of them this week, guys?
Forest.
Dev?
Yeah, I'll do the forest. Yeah, I'm Dev. I'll do the forest. Thanks, Dev. Thanks for agreeing.
No, seriously, do you want to do the forest?
Yeah, I'll do the forest.
Will you shut up?
What about you, Empire?
Yeah, I've got to hear this
I'll
one.
the forest.
Do that one again.
Yes, I'll do the forest.
Oh, that was brilliant. Oh, that was good. I like that. Okay, so right, Thursday, guys. We'll do the forest on Thursday, yeah?
I'm actually late from this
Oh God, what day are you not working late?
week. Friday.
Oh, we cannot do it Friday.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what Empire does if we do it. No flight night. No flight night.
Oh, Dev, you're gonna have to help me. What was that plane I'm supposed to get?
It was the Hercules or C-130.
C-130.
Yes, I did put a link into the sim pilot room.
I haven't been in.
Yeah.
Hercules.
And there's two. The second one is a better. Second link is the better of the two.
Oh,
Cockpit's not that great.
I'll try and find my own. Thank you.
There is a plane you can try flying.
Oh, here we go. Go on.
The Boeing Alt F4 100.
Yeah. Oh, we'll do that one instead.
Yeah.
Does that one carry streamers?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that one instead.
Uncrashable, they say, but I dare say you give it a go.
That's out of order for a start. That is well out of order.
Oh, that's when we press out
what's the
F4 for the start the engines, isn't it?
Like
Yeah.
you guys are
Yeah.
referring
I
to.
know.
Fifth is the kind of guy that could crash a balloon.
I'm now not talking to you lot. I've had enough now, that's it. We do a Friday flight night. We always fly a plane on Fridays and we use either FSX. Yeah, we use FSX, FS Cloud. We always try to pick a theme. So throughout the week, we'll either discuss what theme we're going to do, or if we are on the ball, we normally have it set for the next 4 Fridays, which I think we need to get back to doing and post it so that we know what we've got to do, because I like to learn these planes. I am the only pilot that will learn to fly them live on stream.
Here we go.
I'm not bragging, I'm the only freeway pilot as well. I'm not bragging, I'm the only streamer that flies default as well. I'm not bragging, I'm the only streamer that has these Muppets in his stream on a Friday. I'm not bragging at all. And we leave shut up. We leave that for all followers and subs. There's no special, well, there is. There's one special person that comes in and he gate crashes every Friday. But yeah, it's just something we do on a Friday. So if you want to join us, either make sure you've got FSX or if you've got FS Cloud, and you can just log in. The one thing that I do say to everybody in chat, that I only allow the mods to talk in the stream, and I will always do that. Stop being modest.
Which he's currently reviewing.
Yeah, I'm on about expelling one person.
See you later, Dev.
Yeah, good night.
The one time you decided to talk, you were rude to 50, that's it, you god.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I'm just thinking of expelling one person at the
Gotta try
moment.
these things once.
That's what I'm doing. Still confused. What is the name of the flight sim? Microsoft Flight Simulator X on Steam. Or if you want to get it direct, you can get it direct. Your decision. Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's what the game's called.
Flight Simulator 10.
Because we're all waiting for the new one to come out.
Yeah.
Not a problem, mate. Not a problem.
I think they can crash on that as
It's
well.
just difficult for me to stream when I do things like this, when I've got people in the chat that do what they do. Dev.
I think you should fly a balloon.
Can you?
I don't know.
Okay, right. Okay, now.
There's a way
It
to fly a
don't take
balloon.
much to stand on the airport runway.
No,
with
because
the
I haven't
string
seen
with
any.
the
No,
balloon, is it?
he's got a point. He's got a point, Dev. I haven't seen anybody do that yet. We did.
Yeah,
go-
but Ketz isn't on about the hot air balloon. He's on about a party balloon.
Because 50 can crash anything.
Oh, I don't know why, Bob.
50's flying skills are that bad. Pennywise the clown from It was even scared when I mentioned balloon.
Why do you do this to me?
Have you seen the new It?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh,
Go.
it's not too bad. It's not as good as the original.
Oh, the original was brilliant, though, wasn't it?
Hiya, Georgie.
Honestly and truthfully, that sounds a good idea, that does. Thank you, gentlemen, for clearing that up. No, we didn't do it good. Well, did we, though? No, don't do that. We're not a great group. Oh, Mr. V Bruce, high 50. You use CPD if you...
Yeah, but like everything else we do, we get there eventually.
It might do. You're right. Yes, I'll look at that. I will look at that. Thank you very much for that, Bruce, and thank you for coming to the stream and correcting things for me. That's good. But yeah, I kind of like the idea of flying a balloon. I like that idea because I don't think anyone's done
a
that.
helicopter.
I think we should. No, honestly, I think we should.
That was fine.
I loved the helicopters. I really did like the helicopters. I've still got the Chinook. I think I flew the Chinook, didn't I? A blimp.
So if you want a balloon, go and get the blimp.
You can do the blimp. I've seen it. You can do the blimp. I've actually seen the blimp. You can do that. We need to... Yeah, we'll look at that. We will have a look at that.
You know what? I actually want to play X-Plane 11 now.
Do you know something? I think we'll get onto that eventually. But I like the idea.
I don't need a joystick to fly it.
No, you can't. Say again.
I don't need a joystick to fly on X-Plane 11. Because you can actually grab the what do you call it? The steering wheel with your hands in VR.
When I first started flying, Kets, can you remember?
It was traumatic.
No, you actually were on X-Plane 11, I think, if I remember rightly.
I was indeed. I used to actually be good at it.
Yeah, you did, to be fair.
Missed it.
That was a long time ago, though, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that was another age. That was back when Dev was actually polite.
No, believe it or not, Dev wasn't around then.
Did he not?
No.
Oh no.
Dev wasn't around then.
Polite.
I know Dev was not around then.
God, it's been some time, hasn't it?
It has, when you think about it.
Why every time the sub renews and I look at it and I think, wow, really, that long? Doesn't feel like that long at all.
You don't realise. You do not realise how time flies when you crap at something. It took me ages to learn how to fly, though. Absolutely ages. And I'm still not brilliant now, so you know what? I thank all them people that taught me.
Yeah. Thing is, I like watching these. There's a guy on Twitch that does a charity one up. You've probably seen him. There's an actual Boeing 747 cockpit in his garage, and it's like got all the consoles, the FMC, and the screens. It's like a proper flight sim pit.
What's his name again? He's foreign. He's Italian, isn't he?
Yeah, and he has special celebrities and that coming in to do charity piloting.
Yeah. He's good. I've been watching him for a while. He's very good.
You got to be dedicated to pay for that. Simfest, that's it. You got to be dedicated to have that sort of setup, though.
Yeah.
There's some money's worth in there.
Well, that's what it's all about, you see. Right, let me jump back into this thing. I have to keep changing vehicles to set this bloody helper off.
What are you trying to do? Just get him going?
Yeah, that's all I have to do because he can't make the turn for some reason. So all I do is just get him on his way, and it's like what you said. I've got to put him in. I've got to put him in the right. I don't want to use these words. The right position.
If you want to get him going, if you try tickling him.
No, it don't work. You don't like it, and I keep tickling him in the wrong place.
There
we go. He's off.
90 grand, damn. Oh god, this field is massive to do.
Well, I'm nearly done. I've only got another, what, 3 runs to do, I would say? No, 4 runs away is doing this. The 747 is one of the...
Wait until he gets to like the last little bit, then use the admin to cancel his contract.
I still lost that. Do you know what, V? I still lost that key, you know. I brought the, was it the 747?
Yeah.
The one that V Bruce flies a lot with the tablet and everything. I bought that and I've lost the key. And I've been trying to email them and all sorts to try and get that key back. And I still can't get it at the moment. And I've still lost that. And I think I paid 50 odd quid for that. It was on offer. And I've still lost that. I can't get the key from anywhere at the moment. Normally I write the keys down and I just cannot find it nowhere. Five days non-stop. All for charity. Every donation goes to charity, and one of the blocks then it is an ATC controller growth and real. Oh, okay. I'm not into flying like that though, to be honest. I like it, but I'm not that hooked on it as such. I can either take it or leave it, as they say. $50 can take it or leave it.
She said.
It's only because I stream all different kind of stuff, so I don't get hooked on it like a lot of people are. I'd never use it as to build my stream up or anything like that. Do you get what I mean? Here we go. 50's got it now. Look. Right, if I pull out the way, is that why I can't make that turn? Because I'm there. Right, that could have been the issue.
I'm back.
I didn't know you got anywhere.
Not like you missed me or anything. So involved.
It stopped again, look. If it's because I'm too close. Yeah, it's just stopped again.
While you were AFK 50, there was a great demand for soybean at Central Grain Elevator.
Yeah, I've not been to my field at the moment because I've been doing this, so I want to get this field done, then I'll go back and sort my stuff out. No, I'm not folding you up. Stop that. And then hit helper. There we go.
Although it's gone down in price, I wouldn't bother. Restaurant gives you more.
What's the soybean going for now anyway?
It was going for nearly 3,000, but
oh, that's good.
It's now at the restaurant for 2,857.
That's good. You're right, Green Daz. That's good, that is. That is good. I love this camera, just to say it's a basic camera setting in the game. It's such a good view from it. I want to see if he makes a turn at the other end. Right, then I can just go up and down. That's better. You know what I need to learn about FSX, Bruce?
How to land.
Is inputting the scenery and stuff in it. Because I've had some scenery sent to me. And I was going to go to Adam and get him to help me install it, things like that, you see. Because I was thinking... Adam Appletech. So I was going to go to him to see if he was going to help me install it. Say again, sorry.
I'm going to get muted soon tonight.
No, you're not. You're fine. I'm going to mute you for just being yourself, am I? With most scenery, it comes with an installer, lol. No, but that's Orbex, though, isn't it? But you can, because don't forget, in FSX you've got the add-on scenery bit, haven't you? It's just where you install it and how to do it. I'm just not sure how to do it, and I don't want to break it, so... See how I go. Look at this.
I'm going to finish this field, then I'm going to go on VR for a bit.
Yeah, I'm just going to do this and then I'm going to come off. If I
get coming off or are you lurking?
To be honest and truthfully, I might be lurking a bit, but I've got to sort things out for tomorrow as well. But I'll let you know when I'm in. If you power up, I'll definitely be in your stream.
Power up? You always make me feel like a Power Ranger.
No, you're not that good.
Hey. Devin's being mean to you today, not me.
It just stops there. He doesn't even try to turn. Literally just stops. Weird, that one.
I think there's a mod where you can have you can program the helper to go alongside you if you've got like your pipe or something.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one here, but we don't want nothing like that. I don't want anything like that. I just want it as it is, because I think like what you say, we get people in here, I'm not going to have them, you know, I can't download this, I can't download that. I'd rather them just come on and enjoy it. Here we go.
I'm actually in the process of learning to make a mod.
What for?
I'm going to have the 50 plus gamer banner made.
Do what with it?
Put it on the farm.
You can do that anyway, I think.
I
know there was a piece of software that you
paint it on my car.
No, there is a piece of software that you can download. You're out of order. To put things like that in the game. I'm sure there is.
I'll have a look.
No, I'm sure there is somewhere. I have used freeware and you have to add the file folder in manually. That's right, yeah, that's it.
There'll be a readme somewhere of how to do it.
If I spent time looking on it, I probably would be able to do it. You're not going backwards, I'm going to turn you around, sir. And I've got to just go up and finish it. I'll just tidy up as well.
Yeah, forget to wash your vehicle.
No, I wasn't on about that. I'm on about the field.
Oh. Oh.
What you're like.
Better make sure it's damn clean.
Gotta be, hasn't it? You can't use dirty.
When you're on a contract, you don't need to. You don't need to clean it.
Client software editor lets you do that to import your banners. I knew there was something. Yeah, you can import your banners and it puts it on the vehicles and things like that. I know I've seen somebody using it. Johnny, what's his name? I don't see him so much now. Johnny Creevy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to do that. Because he had all his banners on his stuff, didn't he? Can you remember?
Yep.
I'm sure that's what he was using.
He's got a truck with a trailer with his signature on it.
I'd seen a few streamers with it on as well. You can do it with Blender as well. What? graphics editor for free. There we go, you see? Chat's livening up now. You know what? I think I've lost this contract, you know, because you know when you get so far through it, it says, do you want to complete or get your money? You know, if I've been taking this to the wrong place, Kets, I swear.
It's not my fault.
Well, I asked you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
It's the only place that's flashing on your map.
It's all coming out now.
Well, if it says it's completed, then you've obviously been taken to the right place.
Well, it doesn't say it's completed. That's what I'm worried about.
Yes, I know
when you click the contract.
Yeah, I'll do it. Don't worry. I'm just gonna.
When you click the contract, what percentage does it say?
I'm not looking. I didn't look until I finished.
Oh my god! If you seriously mess that up, I'm gonna clip every single time you've been on.
It's not my fault. It's yours.
It's not mine. You never asked me.
I did.
Oh, don't you dare!
I went, Kets, is this the right place to take it? You went, yes, because I was going to drop it in the first one. You said, no, go round the corner.
How dare you? How dare you?
Oh, it could have been Empire. I don't know.
Yeah, blame the one without a mic.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. One that's not in chat.
You can say it faster than he can type. Oh, I haven't watched Phoenix Nights in ages. Did you ever watch Phoenix Nights?
I used to like watching that, I did.
Oh. See the one where they went to prison?
No.
I think he's still over there to prison.
I didn't watch all of them. I wasn't that hooked on it.
Brings him a cake. His girlfriend brings him a cake, and he thinks it's like the movies where she's put something in the. And he goes, "Oh, cake. What's in this cake?" And she goes, "Sponge and a bit of jam."
Right, so we'll see how I've done with this. I need to take this, the rest of it back to the so-called place, get it sold for him. Do you know what? I just like using this machine, to be honest. It's really good. Get that. Oh, tell me it's full now, look. There's we goes. Just get these bits done and I should be okay with that, to be honest.
To warm the rift up. Rift is warming.
Oh, you turned it on already?
Yeah, you got to run the software so the internal heaters can heat up so it doesn't fog the lenses.
Wow.
I know, sophisticated, right?
Yeah, very. And hold on, let's get that done. Let's get over these bits done. The thing with this machine is normally when you're using a machine, if you lift the front header up, it speeds up, don't it? This thing don't.
What is it, the potato harvester?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's slow anyway.
It is.
Because the weight of them.
It's a lovely looking machine though, if you think about it. You know, like how it does it, what it does. It looks really good, and like we was on about before, the actual mechanics that they've put into the game is great.
It's the genuine aspect of how these machines do what they do.
Yeah.
And how efficiently they do it. I mean, some of them are really... It's like I've got quite a few fields near where I live, and I sometimes just drive past and watch them all
doing the jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, being really smug, thinking, I could do that in a simulator.
True. And you're probably thinking, who's that?
But the thing is, it's also, if you notice how much detail they put into these when you see the
They're
real
thinking,
one.
who's that numpty parked up there?
Yeah. I get out sometimes and say, excuse me, mate, you missed a bit. And he goes, who are you to tell me that? I go, I'm an FS15, FS17, and FS19 veteran.
There you go. Okay, right, here we go. That's contracts, isn't it? Right, okay. What happened?
Have you completed it?
No.
What's it said?
It doesn't say anything. Oh, it says completed. So we don't have to hit something.
Yes, hit the space bar for collect at the bottom.
Hey! 50's done his first big contract. Hey!
I thought you did something big.
87,000. Hey!
Pocket change.
Yeah, but that's good for me. Hey!
How much have you got now?
87.
90,000.
I'm just going to have a look at this field now. Right, so these are ready. So this will be next week now, guys. Look, this is what we've got to do next week. So I've got these two. Hang on, I need to get out of this, don't I? Well, I set that button, didn't I? For God's sake, 50. What button did you set to get out of the frigging vehicle? That one. That's it. I was playing around with the buttons again just to make them easier. They've still got them. Right. Come on, man. What's up with you? Right. That's the field I want. This field still says growing.
You might just have to redo it.
Yeah. The oil seed radish. It still says growing.
You don't have the equipment to harvest it anyway, do you?
I would have hired it though, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
I'm just going to have to plough that.
But the money you'd make from it might not be worth it.
It looks like it. I think it's trying to save me the embarrassment. But this stuff's fine. Ready to harvest. Soya is brilliant stuff. Yeah, ready to harvest. Right, so that's all ready to harvest. Get back in that. Get back in that vehicle there. Let's get that parked up. And then I've got, let me have a look at the field across the way. Did I not do anything with that one? Right, so that, I was to put, yeah, I need to get this one done as well. It's quite a large field as well for me, that one, to be fair. That will give me quite a bit. Okay. There we go, so 50 is done and I make it just coming up to 10 o'clock. Okay, okay, okay. That was okay. Right then guys, that's me done.
Thank God.
Right. Been good, I've enjoyed it. Let's have a look how far Deb's got. Dev does that. He's going round in circles now, look.
I've only got a couple more passes on this one, I think.
Yeah,
Done.
I'll let you finish that one. We'll talk. Me and Dev will talk. Me and Ketz will talk. So I'll let you finish that, yeah? It's all good. So, right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. That there. The largest contract, that's what I did on that one for me. So the next one is 16,000, which is harvesting. 14,000 fertilizing. I've not got quite large contracts on this either. Does it separate the contracts between each player, or is it just for the server? Errol?
Say again.
Does it separate the contracts per player or just for the server?
No, we can all see the same contracts.
Oh, okay, that's right then.
Until you take it and it disappears.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that's fine then. So the biggest contract on there at the moment is, was it 17? That one. Okay. Elizabeth. Oh, Elizabeth. Owner of Field 2. Oh, okay, so it's not a large field either. Field 11. Right, field 11. The larger field, and he's only offering you 6,650 for cultivating that one.
For what? Field 11?
Yeah.
That's the field you just done.
No.
It is, you've just done field 11.
I've just done field 11. This contract's gone on to it now. And when I look at field 11, go that way instead. Wow.
Because you've just picked the stuff off it, so the next step would be cultivating.
Yeah, it would go straight into another one, wouldn't it? Yeah.
The best money makers and the easiest ones to do are fertilizers.
Sure, it just gives you a lot of money just for fertilizing.
Well, the fertilizer itself, the spray heads are massive, so it does the field very quick.
It's easy money though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because the first one I did would only took about 4 trips on the field, and it was quite a big field.
Are you done now, Dev?
Nope, doing my last little bit.
Wonderful.
I've still got about another 12 passes.
Right, what I'm going to do is I can save this then, can't I now, to be honest? Or I have to log in. Did I not log in as admins? No, I didn't.
Damn it, we could have kicked him, Dev.
He does get the money if he, although because he didn't log in as admin, does he?
Yeah, I do get the money.
Yeah, logging in now makes no difference.
I know, I do get the money, don't worry. Okay, saved it. 50 has saved it. So, great demands. Nothing at the moment. What we're looking at, we're looking at 2,000. So, if I can do them 2 fields, whether it'll hold the price or not, but it's 2,132 for that. It's the highest on the map, that is. That's why I do that stuff. Why I do it. Okay. Just waiting for Dev to finish. You know what? I might buy something.
You can afford to now.
Well,
buy yourself a truck.
No, I buy myself a what?
A truck.
A crook.
A crook. So that's what it said.
Didn't you want to buy a chicken pen?
I've got a I did. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did say that, didn't I?
We can actually send money to each other on this.
That one to buy.
Dev, lend me $100.
You want $100?
Yeah. I need to pay someone to kill 50's chickens when they're here.
No, stop it. It's only 40,000 for a large chicken pen. Because look, eggs. You got loads for eggs, didn't you? Can you remember?
Yeah, they're selling for like 3,000, but I think that's 3,000 a ton.
Oh, easy. I'm doing it.
You know how many eggs it'd take to get a ton?
Not bothered.
There you go, $100.
You just transferred me my $100 back.
Hey?
I transferred you on 100.
I wanted to transfer it back then.
The object collides with... Oh, there we go.
I thought you said you wanted to borrow $100.
How do you rotate?
How do you overtake?
I
rotate arrows.
Ah, thank you.
I honestly thought you said overtake.
Overtake what? I'm buying the bloody chickens.
I don't know. You could be driving.
What am I going to overtake a chicken with? Another chicken.
A moped.
What are you guys on today?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I want it to keep coming.
Right, so if I do that...
That's what she's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I can tell 50 just brought something.
Hey, Guess what?
He's that stingy. Every time he spends something, the server pauses for a minute just to go, whoa,
hey,
wait a minute.
50's got chickens!
You do know me and Dev, even though we can't get into your farm, we can kill your chicken.
No, you can't.
We can.
Stop it.
We just paid someone to do it.
So
I've got...
says he's leaving soon, so that's what we're doing.
I've got to buy chicken soon.
Oh, actually, no, in all seriousness, we can come pick your eggs.
Kenny Iron, how are you, sir? Thank you very much for that. 50 has now got chickens. God damn!
Okay.
Yeah, but this is good for me. I didn't have chickens on my last farm, I don't think.
No. FS17, they came as standard, but you could never sell the eggs.
So, now I've put the chicken coop there. I'm sure I have to buy the chickens, don't I?
No, I think they come with it.
I can't see any.
Oh, you might have to.
Oh, come on.
Oh, which means you might need an animal transporter as well.
No, I don't. Where do you get the animal pens? I've got
This
animal...
is where you find out which came first, the chicken or the egg.
The egg.
Mm.
Where do you get the animals?
One of them questions.
Where do you get the animals from then?
It's up at the bottom of field 8, the animal dealer, above field 14.
So, do I literally have to go there to get my chickens as such, would you say?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you'll need something to transport them.
Alright, I'll look at that next time then. Okay, alright, okay. So, next week, Sunday, 50, going to sort his eggs out. That sounds good.
Going to Tesco's to buy some chickens.
Kind of like that. Do I need anything else? Decoration. Because that's put me... No. I'm giving money. No. That's taken my money down to 46,000. Right, okay. Okay, guys, that's it for me. That is it. Worries.
Finally, Dev.
So I've enjoyed it again. 50 needs his own boss car. That might be an idea, but it's still too expensive. So, guys, as you appear in Discordio, Devex, would you like to say good night?
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
My God, Kets, would you like to say good night?
Good night, everybody.
And
Empire,
I know. I was going to do that deliberately. And Empire, I know you're not here, but would you like to say good night?
Good night, everybody.
Right, guys, you've been watching the 50 Plus Gamer with the 50 Plus Squad and extra players. Thank you very, very much for the follows, and thank you for staying through this crazy farming evening. My God. Guys, I will close Discord as of now. Wonderful, that's them gone. Woo! Right, guys, thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you, hopefully, tomorrow. Maybe a late start, but we are doing Deprive. Thank you very much for that raid as well, Green Daz. Absolutely brilliant. Speak to you soon. Have a wonderful evening and good night. Set that one off and put that one on. Speak to you later. You ready? You ready?
The 50 plus gamers. 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 The 50 plus gamers.